It's time for look how she comes running back. I like it. Welcome, Miss V. That
Thank
was
you,
a
Brad.
super quick.
Right, I hope you're having a profitable day because I'm wearing green and I see you are wearing all black, so
All
I'm
black,
having a
baby.
negative day.
Ah.
Thank you, Prad, and hey guys, welcome back, everyone. Still whole trading day is ahead. Thank you for joining us. Make sure you smash the like button, ask us anything, and let's dive into the markets.
Let's do it. Yeah,
Any
I've just
name?
been, trading my own setups as always. Just keeping my money where whatever setups pay me the most. So let's look for some setups for you guys across the market. Obviously markets having a little bit of a pain. Miss V, by the way, check the work chat
Sure.
whenever you get time. But yeah, so just watching the markets come down 1.7% on the Nasdaq, down 1.6% on the ES, both equally down today, and not looking good, right? Even wheat was coming down when we were talking about it on the morning show. Let's go check out where wheat is real quick. And yeah, wheat's still coming down, but still up on the day. Doesn't matter, but coming down hard. Looks like some of these, maybe oil also could be recorrecting itself. Let's see. Prad is killing it today. You know it, baby. Prad's always killing it. Hope you guys are also killing it along with us over here at Trader TV Live family. Oh. That's not fun. Give me a second. I just got to make some orders here for FHN. So FHN, obviously a buyout stock. You guys know when we were trading this last couple days ago and even today, kind of going against me right now. But we're trying to see if we could keep on loading up on the share size, and then eventually we'll be done with trading this if the loss goes too far out. But right now we've been killing this stock for so far today. Just going longs and scalping out every single time we get option too. What is your opinion on mean reversion plays? I love mean reversion plays. Those are my go-to, Momo strategies. I like to look for areas to support it on a stock that's going to the downside. I like to look for areas support when a stock is going to the or resistance when it's going to the upside. For example, AMD near that $109 level. Well, not Arun. Neil was talking about that random pre-market level. Well, actually, I was looking at that level for quite a bit. For 3 days, 4 days in a row now. It's this February 18th and the 23rd February low, which we break down today. And look at the resistance around $112, $113, which is where AMD turns off of. So these resistance levels, support levels, come into good help, especially when you're looking for longs or at least intraday long scalps. So, for example, if AMD was coming to the downside and you went long around those levels, you got a decent long scalp multiple times off that. Eventually, that level indeed happened to break and going to the downside and cracking much lower than those 109, 108. And now we're looking at these what 108, 107, 104 levels on the downside, while the market's trying to show us more and more weakness. With everything that's going on in Europe, we can't really predict what's going on in the future, especially with the weekend coming up. Fingers crossed. We hope that with the talks that are happening, end up in a good position, and a lot of lives get saved and so on. But with everything that is going on, markets seeing a lot of weakness. Euro was I think what did Brandon say? It's down for the first 2 years.
It's near 1 year lows.
Yeah, 1 year low. So that's big moves happening all across the market and being reflected sadly in the North American side too. Tech sector getting beat up, and following along with it is the ES. Keep some powder dry for next week for sure. Keep your bullets in your chamber. Make sure you're able to stay in the game as long as the game is playable. The game can wipe you out really quick at all times. So the goal is to stay alive in the game longer than the game stays alive, I guess, right? Activision, one more time, another day, another dollar on Activision. Here we go. Those shorts just keep on printing, and I just keep on taking that money from Activision, whoever the market makers are. Free money, and obviously we talked about this. No free money, nothing called known as free money, but you just keep taking that opportunity every time they give it to you. No one's clicking the like button. Eventually, hopefully they'll click the like button, but yeah, we'll ask for that eventually, I guess. Probably not gonna trade today. Nothing looks good. That's a great way to look at it. That's nothing wrong with that mentality. People it's fine. Being flat as a position, being cash as a position. Obviously, cash is trash, but in this current environment, cash is actually a great asset to have, because if you're trying to go longs, especially in your long-term portfolio, cash is a great asset to have right now. Let's see what happens with the world. Let's see how the talks happen, how the Fed rate decisions happen. The Fed rate decision already took place with the lower Fed rate decision than already expected Fed rate decision. So everything's looking like the market could have a good positive catalyst to go in the future, but right now we're not really seeing that. Sometimes the short looks extended too. Everything could be extended, obviously. The shorts could be extended, the longs could be extended based off where you're looking at VWAP or yesterday's close or yesterday's high or whatever, based on your levels. But I would like to just quantify basic support, resistance levels, trades. That's how I like to do it. Arun has been teaching me how to do that a little bit too. Even on stocks like Activision, if I was to show you how Activision looks on the support resistance side, you can see clear barriers coming in around 88.55, sorry, 81.55, and clear support coming in around 81.15 or even $81 flat. And that's why I've been abusing this stock ever since it came into this range. And even if it does pop to $82, we have those candle highs, candle wick tails high, that show that not real much trading happened above 82, or sorry, above 81.50. So applying supports and resistance levels like these, applying the volume knowledge that you can get from actually just looking at candlesticks and the consolidation overall, will tell you a lot of information on how to make a trade out of it. Same thing can be applied to AMD, same thing can be applied to Nvidia, and Neil just said not too long ago, it's like, as Arun has such a strong base to build on, he could just carry that base over from futures to equities, from equities to currencies, from currencies to crypto, and it's all about having the fundamentals. As long as you have the fundamental baseline, you can build on that and venture out to other avenues and succeed in those avenues also. What about SoFi? Let's go check out SoFi. Where's SoFi today? Yikes. SoFi at, wow, $9. SoFi's coming down to $10, $9.98 at the moment. Obviously, there should be some support around these prices. Let's go check out what SoFi is looking like. There should be some support around these prices. I have a line at 982. So maybe we could go a little bit lower if you're looking for a long, but man, that earnings report not helping SoFi at all. It's still draining its stock price to the ground, just going to flush mode, not looking good in any way for long-term holders such as myself and some of my friends, even the viewers who are holding it because of me maybe. So this is not looking good, but that doesn't mean we're walking away from this trade. We're gonna be sitting in it. We're gonna be holding on to it, trying to make a big trade out of it. Ooh, this was not going to work either, but, we'll see what happens with this trade eventually. Still riding south with Microsoft. Yeehaw! Looks like you're short on the Microsoft over there. The softie getting beat up. Obviously, with tech sector being down 2%, you can't expect you can't expect Microsoft to still be near 300 like it was a couple of days ago. So if Microsoft now down 2% and you're riding the rocket, or not the rocket, what do we call it? I forget what we called it, but you're riding it to the downside and enjoying your ride, and that's what it's all about, having fun while doing it. So congratulations for your short position. Good morning, Prad and V. I'm ready for the market movers up or down. Valeriia is wearing green. I'll give her the like. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Always like the fact that you guys would give her the likes. As long as we get the likes, I am very much happy. So for Miss V's green, I hope we get green or you get green. I don't think market's getting green. So for Miss V's green,
losing today. So guys, obviously I'm giving out all of my energy and luck to you today. So please at least give me likes. And Prad, maybe we can take a look at Novavax. It's down more than 5%.
For sure. Let's go take a look at Novavax. NVAX down 5% today. Looks like vaccine stocks getting affected over there from the Occidental report, I'm guessing. I'm gonna see if there's is there any news actually on Novavax?
Yes, I'm gonna bring them in a minute.
So there is actual news on Novavax, but also Occidental had a news that their Covaxin medication got denied from the FDA or something along those lines. So obviously vaccine stocks as a whole could take a hit off them. Moderna had a couple. Moderna actually had a good earnings report, so they went up. So let's go check out what Moderna is doing today. Moderna very much flat, but down, not flat, sorry, very much moving sideways, but down on the day almost 2%, but not really moving around like we used to see Moderna move around, right? Very slowly sideways action, boring movement, and if you guys watch SMB Capital, they always talk about stocks being in play. So this stock clearly not being in play today, such as Novavax, which actually Miss V said has a catalyst, is in play, taking out the support to the downside. 75.66 now being the low of the day, and looks like we might just keep on going a little bit lower. Let me go look at what the support and resistances look like. So it looks like we're trying to bounce off of the 75 level, but I'm more interested on this support level around $72 in case we do get down there. So if you do want to short it on the break of 75 to 72, that could be a decent trade. Already given up 6% move on this stock today. So how much more can we give back is the question now.
News on Novavax, I don't see actually any negativity behind that, but the news that expert panel of Indian drug regulators has recommended granting emergency use authorization for COVID-19 vaccine from Novavax.
Okay, so that's actually sounds like a good news, as Miss V mentioned. Doesn't sound like a bad news, but clearly being taken as a bad way overall.
Though, also overall information, European COVID vaccines are down due to pandemic worries, and also Ukraine grabs spotlight.
Yeah, so Occidental obviously down now 19% on the day, getting absolutely destroyed, going from previously closing around 330 to as low of $2.16, and now trading above VWAP. So obviously Occidental kind of manufacturing the move a little bit over there, bringing the stock to the downside. Man, FHN is now cracking to the downside big time, and that's not good for me because I'm heavily loaded on FHN. Let me quickly go to FHN on this side and see how low could we go on this one today. Looks like 2370. Hopefully that doesn't clock me out because it's going against me and eventually gets back up there. I'm done adding to my positions over there for now. All right. AMD levels Prad for sure. Obviously we love trading AMD. I did mention AMD level at 109 that cracked, and now we're going down to the 104 levels, which I'm keeping an eye on. So AMD cracking much lower. We're looking for this gap has already been filled. Possible support at 107, 106. And that move to 104 is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a long off of 104 or a long off of 100 if we do get there today. Much weakness in the market. NQ just taking out the downside, making a new low a day. NQ H22/CM. This is your NASDAQ futures. So taking out the low a day, making a new low, now down 2%, and that's just going downside big time. ES also tried to make a new low a day over there, but actually popping up from the lows a little bit. But we'll see if this crackdown on the NQ will crack down ES2, which most likely it should, because the top 3-4 baskets in NQ are also the top 3-4 baskets in S&P 500. So it should start weighing S&P 500 a little bit, and that should affect my buyout stocks a little bit too, because obviously these start to move around with the market.
But real quick, Amusing wonder if you typed anything on the chat today so
not.
people can tag you.
Good point. All right, let's see what's going on. Prad KR all-time highs. Kroger had earnings report and actually killed it on their earnings report. I think they also got upgrades and whatnot off their earnings report over there. So they got a nice move yesterday, and they're just continuing that move. So creating an all-time high yesterday, creating another all-time high today. Those would be levels to be playing off of. So I think I did mention how I don't really want to be shorting the stock on such a good catalyst yesterday. Also, we don't have levels on the all-time high area for a stock that's going around in a complete new zone. So let me just go to all-time highs here. There we go. So trading in all in completely new ranges. I don't really have levels to short it, and the same theory applies right now. No levels are gonna stand out other than your flat even dollar levels such as 57 or 58, especially if that level has a size on it. But this level 57 doesn't have any size. That size is not significant for me. We're not dislocating away from VWAP in a drastic manner. Market has been down for the most part, all day, but Kroger not caring about what the market is doing, just shaking it off and just doing whatever it wants. So at the end of the day, it looks like they're just keep on ripping. Thank you, bro. Awesome. Wow, this guy gave me a lot of ticks over there. All right. Chat comments looks like he stroked out. I don't even know what that means. I wouldn't short anything like grocery stores in this environment, 100%. So with the high inflation at the end of the day, everyone's still gotta eat, everyone's still gotta buy their products and so on. So with the high inflation period that we're walking into, these companies will still make money. Look at Costco. Costco had an earnings report today. They killed it on their earnings report. What is Costco doing right now? Costco killed it on their earnings, but they died to the downside. I'm pretty sure Costco did good on their earnings, unless I read it wrong and I'm thinking about a different company. But Costco clearly not looking good at the moment and struggling. Can food and okay, F bouncing on the 200-day EMA. Let's go check out Ford. Ford obviously having that catalyst not too long ago, which is splitting up, not splitting up, but having a spin-off slash a second way of reporting the EV sector to their investors. That way they could bring in more funding to the EV sector side of the business. So Ford having a great move up north off that catalyst, but obviously with the weakness in the market, we're coming back to the downside here, breaking previous supports around $18 and $17, now trading well below 17. I think, obviously this is still a great long in my mind for Ford. Sorry guys, I'm just gonna have to throw some orders here real quick. Miss V, you want to take over?
I can bring you the name Prad. Retailer Gap, recent earnings reported good earnings, was high in the pre-market, but currently is down more than 2%. So maybe we can take a look at the GPS.
Yeah, could you take over for a second? Do you have any trades today?
Yes, I have a few trades. I wanted to cover them when you wanna do your European thing. So meanwhile, guys, I might ask you to smash the like button because it's always a good thing. We just passed 420 likes, so congratulations to the one who was the number 420, but many more great numbers ahead. My favorite one is 1K likes. So team, please support the community. It's Friday. I'm going to remove this page because too many of Valeria's, and yes, go long on the like button even though markets are down.
All right, so I was just had to manage some positions there, guys. I'm kind of heavy on these baskets. Like I have a ton of money on these positions, a ton. I for some reason I decided to be a big boy today and push some size on these stocks. Like you'd be surprised how much money I have on the line on these positions at the moment. It's a big boy position. So, obviously my hand's a little clammy, a little sweaty because these positions are not really working out in my direction, but they're also not going against my direction. So once they start working out for me and they actually start pushing in my way, oh boy, Prad's going to make so much money. So let's see if these big boy positions actually help your daddy out today. That's right, I'm your daddy. RKT testing 14 again. Let's go check out RKT. I believe Rocket Mortgages is RKT, and they did have their earnings recently. Let's go check it out, and I'm correct on both sides. So RKT, 24th February, so not recently. Damn, what am I talking about? They missed on their earnings over there overall, but still moving to the north side in a beautiful fashion. Look at those green candles on the dailies. We're pretty much flat on the day today, so that's not a bad thing at all. Getting ready to move back to the north side on RKT and test those levels around $14, $15 actually. I think that one stands out a little bit more than 14. So it looks like it wants to go back to $14, especially with these moves that we're seeing on the dailies. A lot of weakness in the market today, but it's pretty much flat on the day, but obviously low on the volume and 1.8 million shares for a $13 stock. I want to see a lot more. The stock is not in play. When I say stock is not in play, it means there's no point in trading it. There's no point in even looking at it. There's way better trades out there for a day trader. Even if you're thinking about swing trading it, there's way better stocks out there. For example, Kroger yesterday, with the amount of catalysts that it had and the amount of relative volume it had compared to the past. Those are the easy indicators that you're looking for in these stocks at the end of the day to find the plays that you want. Something that can help you find these plays are scanners such as Trade Ideas over here hooked us up with an account, so you can pay for scanners such as Trade Ideas. There's other scanners too. I think Finviz has a scanner, maybe TradingView has a scanner too, but I've never really used TradingView scanner. And these can help you identify what stocks to really look for, what stocks are in play. Like, look at this, IMPP, still in play. 51 million shares traded today, average volume 97 shares, and doing a relative volume of six times average volume. And INDO, 47 times average volume. Wasn't that stock at all-time high today? So stocks like those are what you want to be looking for, what you want to find. So you can look for, a reason behind it. Multiple reasons here. It has something that's going off on crazy volume and something that's been moving for multiple days. Now we have levels for it, an all-time high level that you can trade off of. More orders for me to throw out. Awesome, cool.
Meanwhile, Mike Crehan says, Disney, nice look. Well, Mike, Disney is down almost 4% today. Looks like it found support at 139. Here I'm looking at higher time frame. Here's 139 level on Disney. Looks pretty much strong. And as we can see, looks like Disney tries to jump out of that level and go back higher to VWAP. Didn't really work for Disney. Now goes back to that level as markets keep going lower. So maybe Prad can take a look at Disney for us. What do you think about that 139 level, Prad?
Disney 139. Let's go check this out real quick. And then I got to do some stuff. Where's Disney? Where's my chart? Okay, Disney, there we go. Disney 139. Yeah, I do have that line already there on 139.25. I don't know when I put that line there, to be honest. I guess I put it on the 2nd of February because I see that line there right now. But, obviously we're looking for that support to come in around 139.25. If we do break 139.25, then I think we have much more room to the downside. Disney, we love Disney. You guys know how much we love Disney over there. Every time it does make a move, though, to the downside, it upsets me because it just sucks to see a good company like this go to the downside. Even though we are not a Disney viewer, Disney watcher, the company has a lot of great things about it that we are excited about. Disney actually having a catalyst, which I believe is a great catalyst. Honestly, I believe it's a great catalyst, but it's not looking like the market believes that is. So the catalyst is they're looking to introduce another subscription tier, and that subscription tier is going to have advertisements. So it's going to be a cheaper subscription tier for Disney Plus, something that's going to also have advertisements. And I think it's actually a good idea. That way they could, facilitate the Disney Plus for people with lower income and someone who can't afford it, but also have a way to bring in more money from the ad revenue space and so on. Kind of mixing TV and the streaming services side at the same time. Maybe Netflix will do something along the lines, or Netflix will just keep on doing what they do, which is just keep on raising prices. We already know how Amazon deals with it. Amazon basically shows you an advertisement and gives you an option to hit skip the ad or just watch the advertisement. Usually all those advertisements are already Amazon Prime related, and so that way those ads are not really that annoying for people, but they still are at the end of the day just advertisements as simple as that. So that being said, whoa, how did this just turn around like that for me? What just happened? Okay, anyways. Wow, that was so weird. I like ESPN Plus for free UFC fights. Yeah, I mean, a lot of great things for Disney Plus in general if that ends up working out. So that catalyst obviously not helping these guys today, but looks like it could very well work out for them very soon off that tier based on how Netflix and how Amazon Prime deals with this. Okay. All right. Let's see what we can do here. I need to make a basket of stocks. So Miss V, do you mind taking over again for a second?
Absolutely, guys. Welcome to the Losing on Tesla Trades with Miss V. I had whole week of profits, to be honest, and today I'm crushed. Very negative day for me, so guys, sorry in advance, but I'm gonna share it with you. So in the morning I went short on Tesla at 8.39 because I thought there is some downtrend on this name. Stock gave me like a few dollars in profit. I didn't get out. I was continuing to holding, and then I was just kicked out by my stop loss. Then I decided to change my strategy and I went long when it broke $850 again. It gave me some room for profit. I didn't take that and got kicked out by stop loss. Here we might guess, should I stop and maybe like move forward to another name? But no, revenge trading has begun. And this one is the most offensive, I would say, trade. I went short at 8.37 and then I wanted to set a stop loss for this trade. But I don't know, fat fingers, keystroke, call it as you want. I just went out right away, full of my position at 8:40, so like 8:37, 8:40 I got out, and right after stock went all the way to down, 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 down. And here my last try, my short at 8:31, I already get out of some of my position at 8:22. Again, I don't understand, like stock goes back and forward, I mean, as how it's supposed to do, but hopefully it will go a little bit more down, so I can a little bit, maybe a little bit, cover my losses today. I'm not hoping for a profitable day no more. So guys, write in the comments how's your day going. I saw a lot of comments, like people are divided on the chat today. Some are having a very positive day, some are having a negative day, which is normal, but I want to know if you were trading Tesla and if you have any ideas of maybe plans what you want to do with this. Here we can take a look at Tesla higher time frame. This 825 level looks good and strong for me. That's why, you know, I'm a little bit skeptic about if Tesla will go lower than 825. Maybe I need to get rest of my position in this level. But let's see, because markets look indecisive. But I mean, we're now down almost 2%. We have been down 2% at some point today. So let's see where we go. But Tesla actually has good news today. And from the latest, Tesla says that it's going to meet gigafactory requirement in 2 weeks to have a plant in Germany. And while we're speaking, Tesla running, I have my stop at 833. Boo on this day, but maybe guys, again, that's because I'm wearing green. I'm sending all my luck to you, and maybe in back you can just support and smash the like button because I need your support as never today. Let's forget about my losses and maybe let's take a look at people who actually are making money. Here are top 10 traders at Day Trade the World. This is for Thursday. On the first place, we have European trader who made almost 22,000. On the second place, we have trader who was trading US markets, Nasdaq in New York, 14,000. And third, fourth, and fifth place, we have Europe. Let's go Europe, respectively around 18,000. Congratulations to you guys. And real quick, you know, guys, we are looking for people who want to come and trade at our trading floor right here in Toronto. As Prad said earlier, we are currently stopped to taking a new people to apply because we already have a lot of people, and Greg first need to somehow manage those people to set interviews. So if you are the one who already sent us the resume, cover letter, I'm super excited. Soon the process will be started and we will be very happy and welcoming to have you on our trading floor. Let me open the chat real quick, guys.
Whenever you're free.
All right, we can go back to Prad.
Thank you, Miss V. You did good there.
Thank
I know
you.
you're running out of breath and everything. Miss V was doing the Lord's work. Hey, if you're not smashing the like for whatever Miss V just did there, but she was running out of breath. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I for sure did. I was busy because I had to manage some positions and everything. My positions were getting overbearing. Thankfully, the overbearing position is now in the money for me, where we're getting profitable once again on that stock. Yes, Miss V. You sent me all the luck over there with your you know.
Right.
With your
Green
vocal
dress.
patterns, you just with your green dress and your
Yes.
vocal patterns. So
That all
thank
what
you for all that
matters.
love.
Anytime, Prad.
That was a little stressful, a little scary, obviously, and also had to trade another something else, which I'm not gonna talk about. But you know, overall, man, we're just happy that Miss V. Thank you for covering. We're back up. We're back live. Let's look for some positions. I didn't think people were talking about Nvidia. Let's go take a look at Nvidia real quick. Nvidia going up. Let's go. Nvidia did crack 230, man. I actually had an order to get short 230. Why did I remove my order? I'm such a dummy. Whatever. I had the order to short 230. I removed that order for some reason. I guess I got scared of it. And overall, that trade would have been working out, and the trade actually worked out to my line, I think. Did it go to my line? It did not. My target would have been 223 or something. Is it that time already? Let me just do this quickly. Throw out some orders out. Let me just verify if my orders are right. Yo, what up, G? You good? This guy's come checking out my blonde hair. You see my roots?
Oh yeah, I see him growing in.
Yeah, my roots are coming in, eh? Waiting for the frosted tips to come out. Guy Fieri look. I'm just talking to Arun over here for anyone wondering. But yeah, here we go, man. Some of our positions are actually bringing in the money big time for us. Only thing we need to work out for us is HMHC. That's the only one that hasn't worked out for us all day. Besides that, looks like we're about to actually cash in some money today. Some dineros, some mula. AMD for the win. Yeah, obviously we love AMD, baby. We love AMD. That 107.50. I'm not sure if I was calling out that level. Actually, I think I said 107, 106. So yeah, around this level right here, 107. Coming in clutch, helping you on the long, but I think overall it was just the market pushing itself to the upside. Europe has now closed. This is your, your European market closed around 11:30, 11:35. Some markets, I think. No, I think that's about it. So overall, they all should be closing, and that should affect our market a little bit because of whatever stocks that are interlisted will move in the direction of the European markets we're trading in. And obviously, as Miss V reiterated for me that what Brandon said, which was it was one of the biggest down days for Europe. We're on the 1 year low on Europe and struggling everywhere. Even in our markets, we're struggling. That 14K level that we were depending on even yesterday, finally getting cleaned out. Finally, I say like it's a relief, but it's not a relief. It's a bad thing. You know, it's for a lack of a better word, I'm trying to say it actually got taken out. Whereas the past 3-4 days, we've been supporting 14K and staying above it on the Nasdaq market. So that being wiped out was not a good thing overall. And now we're getting ready for another leg down on the Nasdaq market after getting a nice bump up. So if you are long AMD, if you're long Nvidia, if you're long Microsoft, be a little careful in case this level does not hold up and it cracks like a monster. Absolute destruction everywhere. Will probably the outlook of it. So be very careful on whatever is gonna happen today on the markets. Looks like we're gonna close pretty deep red. At least that's what my opinion is.
Europe is definitely under the pressure, so the US market's trying to follow that. And here's Thomas Joint says Nvidia is in trouble. Nvidia is down almost 4%. I don't know if we had time to talk about Nvidia yet, Prad?
Yeah, we just spoke about Nvidia.
All right,
Ms. V.
so
Any other stock?
Real quick, I just want to bring you on our watch list. We have
Nice.
here cheap stocks. So maybe we can take a look at
Chips
any
like
other
Pringles?
cheap.
Or
I wish.
Lay's?
Yeah, can we take a look at Pringles?
Pringles? Okay,
Yes.
let's take your PRNG.
Yes, please. So maybe
Another chip AMD or TSM?
maybe we can take a look at TSM.
TSM.
I'm
We'll do
pretty sure
TSM.
you were talking about AMD.
Yeah, TSM. We'll do TSM. TSM, Taiwan Semiconductors, for those who don't know. Obviously, Ms. V just mentioned chip stocks has been on our watches for multiple days now, and they've been really weak. Your chip stocks have been relatively weak across the board for multiple days in a row, and that weakness is carrying on to the downside along with the market today. So it looks like we're going to struggle a little bit longer, and that's not going to be good for my AMD position, obviously, because I'm long AMD like 103 on my long term. And you know what, though, overall, I will be happy because I told my dad if AMD goes below 100, maybe to $80, be ready to load the bag on that stock. So my dad's probably going to add like a good 50 to 100K basket of AMD on his own account and get rich. So dad, if you're watching me, get ready, man. The market's looking shaky. Market's looking like there's blood in the waters, dad. So when there's blood in the waters, I know you're a shark. We got to swim. Did you say my name? No, you did not. We got to swim when there's blood in the water, so be ready for it, Pops. Nasdaq did make a pop off that bottom, and so did ES. ES is your H22CM. ES also making a pop off that bottom over here. It's kind of getting a little loud because, you know, people are getting up for lunchtime and whatnot. It usually happens. And just wait till the floor gets bigger. You're going to see a lot of people just walking around. And so just ignore that part and just focus on my beautiful voice that you guys enjoy listening to every day coming in over here.
That's for sure. Brad, even poor Starbucks is being beaten up by this market. So
Poor
maybe-
Starbucks. Let's go
Yeah.
check out SPUX. SPUX struggling a little bit. Obviously, we saw the stock move drastically to the downside You know, what was it? I think it was around 100 and why do I type FBK? SBUX. SBUX, we saw it around, 117s, 120s. The earnings report coming in and pushing it to the downside. That was not good. And then now we have another earnings report coming up on the 3rd of May. So we got quite a bit of a ways for that report. Just give me a second, guys. I'm just looking at what's going on here. Okay, we're good. And so we're just waiting for, holy moly. Okay. Get the bag Friday. Yeah, it's Get the Bag Friday indeed, right? So where everyone just trying to make money all across the board. People, we might just end up having a graduate today. Is that right, Luca? Are we going to have a graduate today? We'll potentially have a graduation today. So we'll see if that ends up coming out that way. And we'll party time tonight for sure.
Luca?
We're probably hitting the bar. No, Luca's been a graduate.
Who?
Luca's been graduated, but
We should invite that person on the show.
yes, that's a good point, Miss V. Very good point. Well, we'll confirm it with Neil because Neil has to confirm it. He's the big boss over there. What's that? We don't know. We gotta confirm it. Miss V shorted Tesla again? Question mark.
Yes, sir. And
Yes,
someone
sir.
also dessert. Someone asked also if I trade Tesla only. I see often questions like this. Most of my time I do trade Tesla, but not only, guys. And after today, Tesla absolutely destroyed me. Maybe this is a sign that I need to start trade anything other than Tesla. So yes, I am now in the short that at least brings some profit to me. At 8.31 I got in. My first out is 8.28. I'm hoping it will get to 8.25.
825, man, what a bad time to be looking at Tesla. 825, what is this? Yesterday we were at near to 900.
Yes,
Like-
880. Like what?
What are we doing on this stock, man? I thought literally we were going to go to 900 yesterday, but obviously it did not happen. And then we came back to the downside, closing around 838. Now we're basically stuck between these two lines that I have drawn, 851 and 829, just stuck between those two ranges. We would obviously love for it to move a lot more than that. So maybe eventually we'll see the stock move back to at 900, but for now, with the weakness in the market, we're seeing everything struggle for us. Hopefully we'll see this come back to the downside to 792 or even 800, so we can look for a long around 800. Last time it broke 792, I believe it went as low as where's my candle that I'm looking at? Right here. So when it broke 800, it went as low as 792 and then whipped right back up to 832. And so that's the trade we're looking for on Tesla. If it does break 800, I'm looking for a nice fake breakout long on that baby. We're going to, can I get some positions? Thank God I tuned in for this one. Oh boy. Red can be green, true. I'm not sure what you're trying to say by that. I'm a little confused now. I think you just like killed my brain by even saying that. I'm not sure. Did you understand that, Miss V?
Which one?
Red can be green?
Red can be green, true. Maybe like we're talking, I shouldn't wear green on Fridays. And like I'm saying that I'm wasting my luck energy for wearing green on Fridays. So maybe like we should just, here we go, and I will be wearing red and it will turn markets. So we need to change something up, right? I just took a look at BTC USD. Boo! 40,000.
40,000?
It's not that bad, but I mean, guys, we were like 44,000 this week sometime.
Yeah. So obviously we were at like 44,000, as Miss V just mentioned. After getting through 40K barrier, we squoze through that line easily past that line over there on the market, on cryptocurrency market, that is. Overall though, man, lot of pain, lot of struggle right now for crypto. Going to the south side, almost every stock in crypto or every crypto coin that I own, is deep in the red for me ever since I started investing. But you know, Bitcoin is the only one that's kind of okay. Everything else, I think Mana, which is Decentraland, and Bitcoin are the only one which are kind of fine right now. But everything else has been struggling for me. at the end of the day, as long as we're above 40K on Bitcoin, I have nothing to complain about. I did mention if we break 34K to the downside, I'm loading my bags. Absolute bags are being loaded on this one. So we'll see how that one comes through for BTC. Luna to the moon. Hopefully, I'm just glad you didn't say safe moon to the moon, because we know what's going on with that one, right? For an hour, 200 points, then break down. I'm guessing you're talking about the market over there. We'll see if that ends up working out. Market's actually making a nice move to the upside. I'm pretty surprised about that because it looks like Europe close to the downside, but market's running up here. It's full Speedy Gonzalez, Andre, Yipa mode. It's ripping. You know where that's from?
No.
You don't know where that's from?
No.
What?
Where's this
You
from?
need to watch it. It's called Speedy Gonzalez. It's a Looney Tunes cartoon, and he's a little mouse. And he's
Okay.
really, really fast. Like, he just runs around and he goes, andale, andale, yipa, yipa, and he just runs past everybody. He's always playing a pranks on everyone. He's a cool little mouse, cool little rat.
This is Speedy Gonzalez. I
Yes, Speedy
assume.
Gonzalez.
Okay, I'll check it out.
That's my boy, Speedy.
Yeah.
And his boys along with him are Wiley, Coyote, what's that other guy's name? A Road Runner. Man, such good memories of Looney Tunes when I was a kid over there. Andale, andale, yipa, yipa. All right, that's all, folks. That's right. That's all, folks. And then there's Slowpoke Rodriguez. I didn't even know there was a Slowpoke Rodriguez. What? I didn't even know there was a Slowpoke Rodriguez. That's hilarious. Make PayPal go up. PayPal, PYPL. Speedy was our first Spanish teacher. That's true. That's facts. All right, make PayPal go up, says chat. So chat, obviously, I don't have the power to move positions as you think I do. But, you know, I'm not Arun over here willing to push $50 million on trades. I ain't got that much balls. Maybe when I'm 18 years down the road, I will, and then I could move positions. But I don't have that much balls to do that. Hey, I don't even have balls to hold like the tiniest position to my targets, because as soon as I see positions turning around, I start covering positions, all right? But overall, those are all skill levels that we'll build on. So I cannot move the market for you. But one thing we can do is give you levels to trade off. That way you don't need the market to really move, and you just need to depend on the wiggle room, which is your leeway room that you give to a stock to play in. So PayPal today, we were looking at the $100 level. Luca called out the $100 level. Luca also called out the Baba $100 level, and he called out
Luca for president.
Luca for president. Called out the Baba $100 level, the PayPal 100 level, and I think he also called out RIVN 50. So all those levels eventually ended up cracking. So PayPal 99.30. We're gonna look at the resistance now at $100 instead of support at 100, because obviously we're under it, and a possible move to $94. Maybe not today, but we'll see if the market shows us more weakness. A possible move to $94. I want to show you Rivian, which is now at all-time lows at 47.63, currently trading at 48.30. And I want to show you Baba, which did it break 100? No, it did break 100 to 99.33, but obviously I think that's a weak break for Baba in my opinion. You know, Baba could move a lot more than that. Holy moly, look at the money I'm caking right now. I was worried a second ago, and now I'm about to print. It looks like J Powell just turned the printer for me, baby. Let's go. Good day for me. Well above my shutdown today.
Let's go.
Gold, the save port. Prad, you down with IMPP? You know me. I'll pull up IMPP for you, but I think you're trying to use that. You down with the OPP lyrics a little bit? I don't know. IMPP overall still on that volume leader, number one. I think up gapper on the day. Am I right? Yes, number one up gapper on the day with 10% up gap. But why is it number one? Oh, because of volume. Never mind. So it's not the number one up gapper, but it's a big volume leader in the up gappers. If we were to sort it by this, which I won't let me. Why? Hello? Oh, there you go. I was just clicking it too much. So biggest up gapper is actually LAIX, which is doing no volume at all. And this is why I sorted by volume, and it's way easier when you're just sorting everything by volume. Look at that. Sorted by volume, sorted by volume, sorted by volume. It just makes my life easier to find the stocks that are actually in play. For example, IMPP being in play. Grab, that was in play yesterday. We can look at Grab one more time. Indo, we've been watching Indo multiple days, obviously. And OXY. Let's go take a look at Grab because we mentioned how Grab was in play yesterday. And why? All right, so Grab is not NY. NQ, GRAB. So Grab on NASDAQ, 49 million shares traded today. GRAB over here. It went as low as what, $3.09 yesterday, opening up at 350, 348, and going as high as 420, 348 low, opening at 360 actually. But that's pretty much trading in yesterday's candle range. I don't think there's a lot of move to be happen. Up 11% because of people probably covering their shorts, and that's why it's making a nice pop. But overall, still struggling over here for Grab. I think someone mentioned yesterday that this was a Singapore ride-hailing service like Uber. So that's it. That's that. I don't know if you guys watched, if you guys remember when I was trading SG, which is Sweet Greens. So Sweet Greens actually having a earnings report over there, and they did great on their earnings report. Remember when we saw the stock open at $56 when it was supposed to open at like 14, and I was like, yeah, right, easiest short of life, short the stock. All they do is sell salads and kale. Short this stock all the way back to the downside. So that ended up working, but I'm still surprised that we didn't go all the way to the $14, $10 prices that we was actually supposed to open at. And now the earning report that came out, which they did better than expected, helping them move to the north side one more time. Today up 19%. 19%. Yeah, Prad, I said that about Grab, about them being a ride-hailing service, sorry. My portfolio down 90% in the last 3 months. Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing for everybody, honestly, right? My portfolio is also down. Prad's left shoe. Joke's on you. I'm not wearing shoes today. Haha. Joke's on you.
True. Isaac also, it's one of the guys who joined us yesterday or day after. Before yesterday, he said that he tells you, please don't worry, wear your flip-flops, it's all okay. So yeah.
Oh, he said that in the chat?
Yes, and I'm super happy you're relaxed and in your flip-flops.
Yeah, thank you for that, Isaac. I love you, and thank you for coming in once again. That was fun actually to meet all the viewers. Trader Prad, can you share the trade ideas layout? For sure. Let me get that layout. I'll figure out how to get that layout for you later, Mookie. I'm just reading off the Discord right now. For sure, I'll figure out how to get that layout for you, and I'll put it in. In the meantime, let's see what positions are moving. All right, Trader Prad and Valeriia. VEON.
Yeah, you're not gonna really like this. This is the penny stock, but solid company. Free float is 1.75 billion.
Okay.
They have multiple news today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Telecom company. Do you know where it's from? European ADR.
Amsterdam?
So it's in Europe. Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Yeah. It says European ADR tumbling in Friday. So it looks like obviously they got beat up on the last few days over here. Look at those gaps that it has been creating to the downside. Obviously penny stock, so I'm not going to be trading it, but it does have a ton of volume. VEON on NQ. Yeah, okay, perfect. It is on NASDAQ. It has a ton of volume. Look at this, 173 million shares. That's what you want to see on a penny stock, right? Every time you guys make me pull up a penny stock that's not doing something like this volume, that's when I get annoyed. But overall, man, this is doing great amount of volume to look for a trade opportunity. Not for me, once again, not taking a trade on these ones, but some levels that I can focus on for you is these highs from yesterday, that opening high from yesterday around 47 cents, 49 cents, and also these consolidation prices from yesterday. Look at the consolidation today around 36 cents. So these levels are standing out for me without a doubt. And if you want to trade off of those levels, maybe something that you could look to make profit off of over there. PND because of Ukraine news. PND, I'm not sure what the PDND. I need a ticker name, please. It's 15 degrees this Sunday. Hope you guys enjoy. No shot. That's awesome news, man. It's so cold right now too. You know, in the morning it was actually good on the way to work, but right now it's pretty cold. It's very windy. I don't like that.
The weirdest part is it is windy inside of the building.
Inside of the building?
Here.
That's because people live like they're in they're inside igloos. Apparently, every single one of our coworkers, like are straight up born in Antarctica or something because they love the cold and they blast the AC, which is right over our head.
Just heads up, guys. If you're gonna work at our office, please bring hoodie with you.
Hoodies? Why don't we just put the heater on?
I have my heater here.
Why don't we just turn the heat up instead of sitting in winter jackets inside? What?
I don't know.
I don't need to wear extra clothes to be warm. The room needs to be warm.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
Totally. I can't take my heater everywhere here with me.
It's gonna be 67 degrees. Listen, that's stupid math. I need good math. 67 degrees Fahrenheit doesn't make sense to me. I need the normal math that scientists use. Actually, scientists use both, so I'm stupid on that one. But I need Canadian math. You know, the normal math. 67 degrees Fahrenheit in Celsius equals what? I'm not doing that math right now, bro. Come on. This guy's telling me to do math on the fly. Come on. Yes, Prad. They make me do that at work too. Yeah, nah. All right, let's go to market once again. I have a ingrown nail or something. I don't know. It's not ingrown nail. I forget. I don't know what to call it. I don't know what it's called. This little
what else do you
skin
have?
tag. It's
Tell
not
us.
coming off. I'll tell you a lot of things. I have no problem.
Tell us. What else do you have?
I have a dog at home. I have a mom. I have a dad.
I have an apple.
I have an apple. AMC Max Payne Theory, please, Prad. Max Payne, that was a good game. If anyone played the Max Payne game, it's spelled P-A-Y-N-E instead of P-A-I-N. Kind of like the Hitman games over there. AMC overall, it looks like it's struggling once again, going to the downside. We're not looking healthy on this position ever. You know, we want to go back to $20 so I can short it, but I never had the opportunity to. I don't like the long on AMC until we get below 16 bucks. So, you know, combining all those theories, AMC still doing the same nonsense it's been doing for past few days now that no trade for me. So until we figure out to clear above 20 or give me that short at 20, or we clear out below 16 or give me that long at 16, no trade for me on AMC overall. It can continue to be in this boring ranges as long as it wants to be before I can actually find a trade in it. So this is the range I'm looking for AMC, but until it clears that range, no trade for me. AMC going to the moon through the Earth's core. Going to the moon through the Earth's core. So it's got to go down and then to the moon. I see how it is. I see what you're saying. Max Payne 3, really fun game. Good storyline indeed. I enjoyed all of them, to be honest. Miss V, good morning from India.
Good morning, Ganesh Kumar.
Ganesh Kumar.
Ganesh Kumar.
There you go. 700 before 900. Is that for Tesla? I'm guessing you're saying that for Tesla because that's the only 700, 800, 900 dollar stock that we talk about on a regular basis here. If you're still in ape or saying to the moon in 2022, hold this L. Wow, that's rude. Hey man, people were just playing with money over there. You ain't gotta be that rude. Pratt, would you like to help pick some oranges off my trees in 20 degrees Celsius temps? 100% I would, Jim. 100% I would. But first, you would have to fly me out to LA because that's expensive.
That's right. By the way, Brad, can we take a look at Marvel Technology? It's MRVL stock. I think Neil was trading that one. Recent earnings reporter actually beat earnings estimate by $0.02, I believe. So, yeah.
All right, looks like we are moving to the north side over here for MRVL. Well, I'll take that back. Sorry, it moved to the north side off the open drive, and then it came back all the way down to basically yesterday's close. Yesterday's close around here. We're finding support in the pre-market range bottoms, so not looking good overall. Woo, Activision, baby, what a stock! This stock is so free. What do I say, Luca? Free, free. Not free, he goes back, not free. So Marvel, holding up to the downside over here near the 63.50 actually pre-market lows. You could look for a long here. Let's actually go on the dailies now and see if we can find better levels to trade off of. So yeah, look at that, man. Why not? That's a great consolidation bottom over here. Where although, yeah, look at the way we gave back all that gain that we had today, but it's still holding up in a good fashion around these prices for MRVL. But it also could go as low as $60. Looks like based on this candle to find support after failing multiple times around $64, $63. So that $63.50, $64 still acting as a support line. Too many traders are true. Sorry, Miss V, go ahead.
Did we talk about Apple stock yet today?
Apple stock? No.
Because I see that Zixing Key is really want us to take a look at Apple.
For sure. Let's go take a check or look at Apple over here. Apple, down 2%, going back towards 150. Not all the way back to 150. We still got 160s to deal with for Apple. But overall, man, we are trying to stay positive on the market, but struggling. Markets where they fought the 14K level for multiple days and eventually gave up the battle yesterday. I think into the close, gave up the battle today off the open. So that battle is now kind of in a losing territory battle overall for the tech sector and the ES in general, and Apple taking a beating off that. So down 2%, trying to find support on the dailies. I think 154 stands out, but look at these last few days. The line over there is above 161. I think 160, is what stands out for me. Yeah, so that 162, 161. So oh wait, where are we right now? We're at 162. Yeah, these levels right there. 162.15, 161.80 stands out for a support line.
I was just checking stock with most active volume right now, and here's that TQQQ. And I believe one of the viewers was chatting with me today that they're long at $54, and it's now 47. So maybe we can take a look at TQQQ.
TQQQ. Well, yeah, for sure we can, but it's pretty useless to even look at these because you might as well just look at QQQ or NASDAQ in general, because this is just a 3 times leverage ETF, and it will do exactly whatever NASDAQ or the futures are doing at the end of the day. It's a way cheaper QQQ. That's all it is. It's 3 times leverage, way cheaper. And the opposite side of TQQQ is SQQQ, which is every time QQQ goes up, this will go down, and every time QQQ goes down, this goes up. So what it is an inverse ETF, 3 times leverage off the NASDAQ market. Once again, people, for example, like my father, my pops doesn't like to short stocks. He only likes to go long. So if you only like to go long, because you're scared of the potential squeeze that any short can have, the potential loss when you're shorting something is infinite, because it could just keep on ripping to the north side forever and ever and ever, theoretically. Right, but that idea will stop people from taking short sides. So if you are bearish on the overall market, instead of going short on the QQQ or going short on the TQQQ, you can just buy SQQQ and have it go up for you while the market's coming to the downside. So this is just, once again, your 3 times leverage ETF south side.
All right.
Keep an eye on SWN. Let's go check out SWN. SWN up 2% overall today, going north, and obviously 15 million shares traded, trying to see what the stock can do. Let's see if we can continue finding support on the way down near VWAP or around $5.28. Looks like that 480 level from the dailies is standing out for me, because we broke out of that level, and now we're getting ready to go test the 540 levels, which already are looking like we're seeing resistance. 542 resistance today at once, and very well could see resistance one more time at 545, 542 areas. Maybe shorting, best to use stops. Always good to use stops. Shortings, longs, it's never a bad idea to use stops, because stops save lives, right? If you ever play League of Legends, the idea that ward saves lives is kind of carries on over here too. You want to have an illuminated pathway, kind of telling you exactly what's going on in the market at all times. Not having an illuminated pathway, being completely blind on what you're walking on, is going to be a recipe to fall off in the dark and probably be the end of it, right? Be the end of your career, be the end of all of it. So always have information that can light your path to your trades, and you can see everything on the way that you're walking on. Can you check SoFi to break out flag formation? I don't really look at flag formations like that, but let's go look at SoFi. SoFi indeed still holding above $10 or around $10 overall. You know, not really trading well above 10, but holding at 10, which is a good note. We need that support to be established on the stock. Every time it goes below 9 or below 10, that's where we would be worried about it. And so far, we're seeing the support come in, and we love this position. Do you use trailing stops? I move my stops around manually, so I guess that's a trailing stop. That's just something I picked up from Arun. But most of the time, I'm just using timed stops. So for example, if I'm trading something and if it falls too far to the downside after a certain time, let's say if I'm long PayPal at 100 and PayPal goes through 100 to 99 and it's trading at 99.80 for more than 10 seconds, more than 15 seconds, I'll take that loss and I'll move on from it. Holy moly, Activision just popped to the downside in a great way. Let me take my money, Activision. Please give me that fill. Don't run away from me. It's gonna run away from me. Ah! Don't run away from me. Let me just layer some more orders here because I do have decent size on Activision today, because Adam goes, you're not taking too much size, Prad. You have 90% win rate. You need to take more size. So Adam, if you're watching me, this is because of you today. So because of you and nagging me about not taking enough size on my winning setups, I'm taking more today. So if I get beat up, it's your fault, dude. It's your fault. I'm like the Weekend, blinded by the lights. Ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. Hey, nobody asked you.
Oh.
What was the rant? What was the rant about? I don't even know. We're blinded by the lights. I guess that's what the rant was about. Just being blinded by the lights. Make sure you can. Make sure you back test. I guess is what you're saying. Back test. Back. Okay, I don't even know what that is. Anyways, RIVN broke new all lows. I mean, RIVN's been breaking lows for a while now, obviously. Ooh, I'm typing in the chat. Let me get rid of that. All right, RIVN, RIVN.NQ. RIVN cracked that $50 all-time low not too long ago and pushing the downside. Market getting ready to go one more time south side. If this ends up going south in the way that I'm seeing it go south, it could be drastic for me and turn my day around a little bit, which is not fun. So we'll see, obviously, if the market makes a new low at 13,750 for the NASDAQ, 42.80 for the ES. I'm going to ask Arun real quick. Arun, are there any levels that you're looking at for the ES? No levels. I'm going to have to wait, he says. So we're going to have to wait to see whenever he can throw us some levels in the chat maybe for us. Follow Val. Wait, that's a Nightbot. I'm stupid.
Thank you, Nightbot. Wow, Nightbot reading my mind because I just wanted to make a social media break real quick, guys. I finally made my very first post on my TraderTV.Live Valeriia account. Here's my Tesla trade, a great trade from the other day. So please don't mind if you follow me, come check it, give me a like, leave a comment. I will really appreciate it. And I promise to post regularly. Just today is a sucks day for me. I don't really want to post that trade, but when, and it's gonna happen soon, I'm gonna have a good trade, I will absolutely post it there. And some other stuff, we will see. I just started this. Again, here we have Trader Sean, Trader Prad, Trader Brandon, Trader Neil, so follow all of them. And Prad's is always fun one. He posts a lot of stories, memes, motivational stuff. So
look at that one, Missy. Pull that one again. Pull the last one. Pull the last one up.
I saw a dog walking on the water.
A dog walking on
crazy. Yes, dogs are great.
That's Jesus Christ coming back right there. Like, that's insane.
Yeah.
Walking on water. Like, what?
I watched
what
it
is
a few
this
times,
dog?
actually.
Sorry?
I watched it a few times.
Yeah, me too. I was sitting there losing my mind. I was like, no, this is unreal right now. This can't be legit. All right. V, I like the unpacking. Unpacking? Oh, on her main page. Of course you did. No one cares about all winners. What? Why? Okay. Anyways, no. There's a net over the water. No. There's no net over the water, dude. There's actually no net over the water. The dog legit just runs on top of the water. It's insane. Like people legit freaking out on the pool. You can hear their audio of them freaking out that they just saw a dog just run on water. It was some of the craziest shit stuff. Sorry, my bad. I cursed. Some of the craziest stuff that I've ever seen in my life. That was a little Freudian slip over there. Craziest stuff I've ever seen. It's like a clock. Ooh.
If you ask. Well, I don't know.
It's lunchtime,
if
but we would like
should.
likes.
Absolutely, guys. Anytime. I love seeing when you are on the chat. Ask about likes. And actually, we are very close. 300 more likes to get to 1K. We still have 2,500 people, and I really hope you can find less than a second. Just click that like, and all of us will be happy, and we appreciate your support, team.
They asked me to time me out for cursing, so I'm gonna time myself out over here. Let me see if I can even do it. Put user in timeout.
No,
Wow,
you
I don't even have
can't.
that option.
I tried a few times to time you out just for fun. It doesn't work. By the way, even that dog can walk on the water, and you, people, humans, cannot smash the like button.
That's a great segue right there. Sheesh, Missy's getting fancy these days. I like it. Missy's getting real fancy. Do you think Fridays and Mondays mirror each other? No, I don't even look at it like that. Every day's a new day, man. Every day's a new day. Every trade is a new trade. No trade is like the last trade for me. Every scenario is different. Because the market moves differently. Obviously some days look similar, some days feel similar, some days remind you of some other day, some tickers remind you of some other ticker, but at the end of the day, every single scenario is different. That's why I love this job. If I wanted to be in the same mundane nonsense repeat lifestyle that I was living in, I just go work that QA lifestyle that I was, right? Just go in every day, press the play button on my software, watch that software compute the test analysis or the automation scripts that I programmed, and then take all that reports and put it up into Jira or Asana or whatever, and then watch the developer basically tell me I'm an idiot and I'm wrong and tell me to go retest it when I know that his software doesn't work properly because he's the one who coded it wrong. So that at the end of the day, I could go back to that same lifestyle with the nonsense repeat lifestyle, or it's this life that I'm living right now that I can see why I love it, because every day is different. Every day I wake up, it's so much more different than the last day. Every day is a complete new surprise, and it helps me wake up in the morning. I know it's not going to be the same boring stuff I did yesterday. I don't know if I'm going to make money today or not. I don't know if I'm going to lose money today or not. I don't know if I'm going to get fired for losing $100,000 today or not. I don't know what's going to happen. But in my past job, I knew exactly what I'm going to do every day. I'm going to wake up, go into the computer, sit down, press play, get bored of my life, and go back home. That's why I think, markets are not the same. The Friday and Monday mirroring each other, you can forget about stuff like that. Don't ever compare two things to each other. Sometimes even Neil talks about how people try to compare stuff to Volkswagen. Like, no, you can't compare stuff to Volkswagen like that. Volkswagen squeeze was a completely different squeeze, a monster squeeze. Maybe Tilray could have been compared to a little bit, but even that was different. Right? Every scenario, every trade, everything is different. Does Greg let you lose 100K? No. We have a system in place that doesn't let you lose more than a certain amount of money every day, and that certain amount of money goes up or down based on your performance. So it changes. It changes every day.
Prad, yes, markets do change every day. Indeed, it's like a live organism that living its life.
Amoeba.
Maybe market is a cat. Anyways, Brandon is saying Apple's 2022 shareholder meeting beginning virtually.
Apple
Bloomberg
meeting
said.
virtually?
Yes.
Yeah,
shareholders
I think they did that for CES too, right?
Maybe.
Yeah, the CES, the convention for the I think it's cybersecurity. I forget what it stands for abbreviation, but a bunch of companies for CES over there did virtual. This will be the normal way the life goes into. This is the facts. No matter how you look at it, people will be going into the virtual spaces for interviews, for even working a job eventually. You're going to be sitting inside your own house in pajamas, but you're going to be wearing on this Oculus headset or a Hive headset or whatever, or even a PlayStation headset, going into this virtual space to work and so on. So that's the normal things that life is heading into, and that's the metaverse aspect of it, right? So just be ready at the end of the day for all of it to do that. Anyone else loaded up on 10? Let me go check out what 10 is doing over here. Good thing I stopped loading up on that one. All right, FHN on NY on this chart. Yes, baby, keep rocking up. That's what I need you to do. I love this stock. Mwah. Amoeba is turning into the blob. Amoeba turning into a blob. At least someone got my amoeba joke. Thank you for understanding.
I don't know amoeba meaning.
Amoeba.
Oh, amoeba, it's all like organism, right?
Exactly.
I got it.
Hey, look
We
at you.
call
Grade,
it
grade
amoeba.
Amoeba?
Amoeba.
Oh, that's cool.
I see.
Amoeba, is that how they
Okay.
pronounce it?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Amoeba.
Amoeba,
Okay,
amoeba. Because there's an O in there.
Yeah,
There
I
is
got
an O
it.
in
I
there,
got
so
it.
I will let you slide with that one.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember how we said it in India. I can't remember how I said it in India because that's where I learned it.
Okay.
I think we said it how the Britishers say it, which is amoeba.
I will check it while I do this. Can we take a look, please, at Tesla? Because, as you know, I'm losing really hard on this name today.
Aw, man.
But Christopher really want to know our opinion about Tesla levels. Personally, I only see for now this 825 level. But again, I don't feel like Tesla is too strong above that. So I would be really careful with both shorting or going long. I just would be, in general, careful today.
Prad, when you join in the gym, bro, Vax Pass dropped. You know what? Actually, I have to. Now we got another guy in the office, and this guy's like a 7 feet monster, looking like an absolute giant. Now we have a proper basketball team here. We got like 5, 7 feet giants, and we got Luka, who's like a complete perfect point guard, like 2 feet point guard, just going through people's legs over there. So if anytime you guys want to, run that basketball game we were talking about, I think it's gonna be great. No, overall. I do need to start hitting the gym without a doubt. I'll sign up. What doesn't need to hit the gym is this market. This market's moving north without a problem. Just going through every single level. Look at Tesla right now ripping along with the market to the north side. Is there any catalyst for this? Let me see. I'll show you what the market is going right now. Bonkers. Look at the move on the market. Big volume spike at an odd time too. This is lunchtime, lunch o'clock right now at 12 o'clock, right? So you should expect volume to decrease and markets to not really do what they're doing, but it's a complete different turnaround. Apple bull trap. Oh, it's Apple helping the market move up. That makes a lot of sense because obviously Apple's a big basket for NASDAQ, for ES. So that Apple moving up north. Is it being talked about on CNBC or something? What's going on here? Just that one article about them holding a virtual meeting is giving this big of a pump. Are you kidding me? That's kind of like a trap. No, it's a trap.
Real quick, how again you say amoeba in English?
Yeah.
So you probably didn't learn it from Indian because in Hindi amoeba. Iksalika Jintu.
No. Well, they teach you English in India too.
I thought in India.
No. Like the pronunciation in India, they probably
Iksalika
said it in the
Jintu.
British way.
I see.
What did they say though? Say it
Give me a
again.
second. Iksalika Jintu.
Yeah, I have no idea what that even means.
If you're from India, if you got what I say right away, write me in the comments. Maybe I will start learning
Jintu.
India. Maybe I was born for this.
And now I'm learning Russian, so hey, we're switching it up a little bit. I like it. Language class, Rosetta Stone with Blondie and Blonder. All right. Tesla back to 12,000. Okay, put the brakes on that one, buddy. Let Tesla clear 900 first, and then we'll see 1,200. Obviously, anything is possible in this market if the market wants to rip and go up. Luca and I were joking on the way home about how the Fed's gonna now turn on quantitative easing again and do all the stuff backwards. Instead of tightening, they're just gonna loosen up everything. And we were just playing around, just joking. But imagine that happening. Then obviously all-time highs coming in hot for everything across the market. We're gonna fly through all levels everywhere. I just need to throw some orders. Wow, I just realized my order book is completely empty for the first time of the day. Usually my order book is so full of orders that I have to scroll up and down to figure out where my orders really are. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. F22. We're good. That buddy comment made me look at Prad. Buddy comment? What buddy comment? I say too much stuff and I forget sometimes, guys. Come on, you know that. Add to your shorts, fake pop for sure. I mean, could be a fake pop, could be a legitimate pop. Who knows? I rather just wait and confirm with the overall market move. Right now, market's pretty close to that 13,960 level that I mentioned yesterday on NASDAQ. If you guys remember me mentioning that 13,960 level, look at what happened on the futures after we broke 14K. So here's 14K. We broke 14K, go as low as basically 13,960 and just bounce right off of that into the close. I wish I stuck to my own plan on that, because me not sticking to my own plan made me lose on this trade into that 14K break when that actually happened. So the 14K breaks yesterday, you know, my candles are not showing, obviously. Oh wait, maybe it will show up on MNQ H22. Can I see them? Nah, they won't show up. Anyways, so we'll just go back to NQ over here. NQ/H2. Come on. So having that 14K break yesterday, I was adding heavy on the way down. I don't know why. I was like, oh, this is gonna be a killer short into the close. And then after 1360 broke, I added even heavier, ruining my average. And then I just held it all the way back through, thinking like, no, this is not gonna work. This is not gonna work. But overall, I wish I stuck to my plan over there. That would have been a killer plan, and that's kind of helping out today too. So if you look at the barrier of pre-market highs, you do see the pops to 14K, but realistically, you don't see it trade much above 13,950, 13,960. So if NASDAQ does get back to 13,960 or 14K, that's a short I would love to smash on.
Prad, thank you to our viewers. Actually, Biden is speaking today at 12:15, which is right now. But someone mentioned it's not about Russia-Ukraine situation. It's about his Made in America commitments.
His maid?
His Made in America commitment.
His maid commitments. I'm like, why do we need to have a conference about his maid? Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. That makes a lot more sense now. Okay, that's cool. Biden to announce more funding for gender studies. Awesome. You know, more education for everyone, man. I know no differences for anybody. Everyone bleeds the same blood. So more education, more funding. Good for everybody on that side. Just keep on go for that route. Nothing wrong with that maid. Yeah, honestly, I thought it was MAID. Like, what is he talking about his maid for? Yeah. Tesla, look at the beautiful Tesla rip. Yeah, man, we're watching NASDAQ rip right now. Did you have something to say?
No, yeah, watching that beautiful Tesla rip.
Indeed, we're watching everything rip thanks to Apple. Apple coming in, our Lord, our Savior, Apple coming into the rescue one more time for the overall stock sector. Yeah, usually it's a secretary, not a maid. Okay, what are we getting into? The what's that conversation? I forget that name. Monica Lewinsky. Affirm. AFRM. Let's go check out what AFRM is looking like. Oh man, I'm actually that Apple long is actually about to save me so good. I love it. It's gonna save me in a drastic way. Affirm. Why you wildin', Platinum? You know I'm not wildin', bro. Come on. Affirm bouncing off that 36 level, I guess 35.79 being the low a day. What is Affirm's all-time low? 32 something? Yeah, 32.29. But it looks like I do have a line at 35.90, which happens to be the low of 18th February. So 35.90, helping Affirm bounce off of those levels one more time. Obviously, I think that bounce is a little helped through the market. If that market bounce didn't come through, the market probably would not have seen this bounce coming in. So you just have to thank the market for that up move. Also on Affirm overall. Oh, Biden is sending Hunter. Now I'm done reading that comment. Time to short GFI. Review on RIVN, please. Let's go check out RIVN. RIVN also moving up north, but you know, that barrier at $50 is something that we have to keep our eyes on. Even though it did move well above 50 today off the opening. I think that's the opening candle. Nope, never mind. So I wonder how you guys got beat up on the $50 break. It looks pretty decent. Oh no, I see what it is. I see. Okay, I'm on the 3 minute. Let's go to the 1 minute and let's go check out. Let's go check out the 1 minute. Uh, obviously, I try to stay away from the opening drive for a very clear reason. So I'm just trying to focus on how my buddies over here traded the stock today. So it looks like they took the $50 break and they got burnt on it, and it makes perfect sense because it breaks 50 to goes up to 49.50 over here and whips back through and kind of shakes them out. It really did the Harlem shake on you guys, huh? It really did the Harley. He turns around and he goes they put him in a spin cycle move over there. Yikes. I see the pain that your face has right now, but I'm glad you're having a good day over there, buddy. Congratulations on your trades today overall. Even after getting burnt on this, my guy's still net positive on this trade. That's right. My guy's killing it. That's my boy. Keep on trading, my boy. Keep killing it. Don't let a single trade knock you out of your momentum. So RIVN, got to keep that $50 level on watch. Got to keep the $51 level on watch because these are now the previous all-time lows and now the new all-time low around 47.39. Man, RIVN, what a short from 180. I know a couple of you are in that short from 180 and you guys are smoking it. I think Mookie was one of them. I'm not sure. I know Jude was one of them. Made some good money shorting Mara earlier. Nice. Obviously, cryptocurrency coming to the downside, which is your Bitcoins, your Solanas, and your Cardanos and whatnot. With cryptocurrency pushing to the downside, you can't expect anything other than MARA, your Riots, your Coinbases, your... Crypto.com is not public, so all your crypto miners to kind of have the same reflection to the downside, getting the whip cracked on it a little bit. So pushing down it is for all of them. I need to throw orders. We'll take some orders over there. Cool, we're good. Thank you, market. I'm debating if I take the loss on here or if I take more shares. I don't know. We'll just leave it alone. Any suggestions for crude intraday? So I'm going to start off with, obviously, you guys know I don't trade your commodities like that, so I can't really give you perfect ideas because I don't watch it on a daily basis. I can't tell you exactly how to trade it, but what I can look for are basic ideas from my equities that I try to apply, which is your supports and resistance levels. I'm not sure where this 110 level comes from there. Okay, so we're just trying to draw it back. So here we go. Look at this consolidation at 110 high. We did get above 110 not too long ago, all the way up to 116, and then back to 110, trying to find support at these levels. Obviously, you can't just trade these off of supports, resistance, and basic technical analysis, because you have your reports such as your oil report on Wednesday 10:30. You have the war that's happening right now that is disrupting the space overall. Kind of something that happened with wheat overall on that side. WEAT. We were watching this rip yesterday. Thank you for whoever it was who informed me that Russia is actually responsible for 25% of the world's wheat export. Something that we didn't know. So obviously that's the reason why this is also was moving to the upside. And now both of them, oil and wheat, kind of getting beat down a little bit, but still up on the day to 2% on or 3% on oil. And what is wheat at? Wheat is up, actually down on the day at almost 2%.
Can you please ask if Arun still in NVIDIA 230 short?
I'm gonna guess he is. Arun, are you still in the NVIDIA 230 short? He's taking out half and he's still holding half. So okay, he said he's holding half. That's all I heard. So I'm just gonna leave the conversation there. He's got half out at 228. And he's holding the rest. So based on what he taught me when he was here, I'm guessing his stops are somewhere above the break of 232, 233 consolidation area. Is that right? Yes, sir. Hey, there we go. Learning a little bit from watching him trade for 2 weeks. So his stop somewhere on the break of this consolidation. And once that breaks, he's out of it. So he's still holding it for whoever that's wondering if he's in it still. Where will Rivian stop, you think? Rivian's, like I mentioned earlier, for Kroger. The same mentality applies over here. I won't try to think where it stops, or I won't try to predict and guess where it stops. I'll let it do what it wants to do. When stocks are in complete new ranges, you have to really know how to read the tape and really know how to focus on how liquidity changes around certain prices, right? Liquidity starts evaporating, or they start adding liquidity. They start showing you size on the books that's either fake or legitimate. You notice the spread going lower, or the spread opening up, showing that there's no more buyers or no more sellers when the spread opens up. You start seeing a change in characteristics. First, all the trades are going into the bid on the way down, and then slowly the velocity of trades going into bid slow down, and the velocity of the trades going into ask speeds up. The spread opens up, and then the velocity of trades going into ask starts going rampant, and then the bids start going up higher with it, because people now have to fight for the price that they want to go long on. So if you look at all this correct characteristics changes, that's the way you can catch the bottom on stocks that's at an all-time low, or catch the top on a stock that is at all-time high. We don't have levels to trade off of it. All you're doing is flipping a coin and guessing at this point. Why would I do that? I'm not here to guess. I'm not here playing guess who with my girlfriend. I'm here playing the stock market with some of the professionals, the biggest professionals in the world, and some of the best computers in the world, right? We're not playing guess who. We're playing make me money. SNDL is not a discount. It's a trash company. Thank you for somebody who said it was not me. Every time I see it, people just hate me for saying that. Somebody who's not me who said that. Sundial Growers. Yeah, nope. Too bad you missed GFI 20-cent move on a 5 candle. That's fine. You know, we miss trades all the time. There's 3 million quadrillion stocks on the stock market. You're bound to miss 90% of them because you're focusing on one or two. You know, I missed a bunch of trades today without a doubt. I missed my Kroger. I missed the Kroger trade. I missed you know, the Rivian 50 trade. I missed the Nvidia 230 trade. I guess I missed all the trades today, but I'm pretty much green on the day, and I made my shutdown times too. So that's all that matters. It matters about where the money comes from. Are you able to bring in the money on your setups? If it's not your setups, maybe somebody else's setups. Is the money coming in?
I feel like we really need the poll, because today is Friday and we need some kind of poll. I don't know if like it's good enough like to ask, do you think market will close in positive or negative territory?
Oh, that's for sure not happening. For sure not green.
You never know.
We can make the poll though, yeah, but for sure not green
help
today.
me to find up idea, guys. If you have anything cool you want to ask the community about, and to see how our opinions are divided, or maybe everyone vote for the same thing, write it in the comments. Let's make a poll. And if you have idea any other than what you should wear in the office, we can do this.
Is Tony in the work chat? Tony, you have a trade for us today? I don't know if he can hear me because he's sitting pretty far for the headphones. Tony, you have a trade for us today? No, but if you have a winning or a losing trade for us to share with today, feel free to hop on. The viewers wanted you yesterday, so I'm giving the viewers what they want. They want Tony the Tiger. They want Tony the Tiger. All right, y'all should have a costume day. I mean, that's called Halloween, isn't it? That's called pretty much Halloween day. Miss V came in looking like the Starbucks lady. I came in looking like Nav the rapper.
Yep.
What did Neil do? Star Trek.
Star Trek. Sean was hot dog, and Brandon was
Arun was Arun.
And Brandon was Brandon. No, Arun actually, I think.
Arun actually had something. You're right. For Halloween, did you not? Oh no, that's for Christmas.
For Christmas.
That's for Christmas. For Christmas.
No.
No, for Christmas.
Yeah,
that was
were
Christmas.
Not here even. Yeah.
Yeah, never mind. That was Christmas. All right. Is he here?
Tony.
All right, let's go. Mr. Tony the Tiger is about to come in, and obviously you guys wanted this bad boy yesterday to talk to and share some trades. He's gonna come in. Yeah, thank you, Miss V, for giving up her seat. And here we go. Here's the all-star. Hey, Tony.
Everyone, thanks for having me. So glad to be here.
Yeah, Tony, let's see if you want to share any of your trades, bad or good. You know, if you everything helps for all of us, even me, even the viewers. And obviously, I'm gonna need you to be a little bit closer. Thank you, my guy.
Yeah, just
And,
remembered about this.
Yeah, so just move her YouTube chat off the way, and then pull up any stock that you want to. You can just minimize that one, I guess.
Sounds good. All right. For trading here, I usually just trade buyouts, the simple ones. I lost like $300 on like my first day or something.
Yeah.
Telling Greg I want to short this penny stock. It's moved up 200% yesterday. I'm going to short it today because obviously it's going to go down. Right after I short it, it pops like 20%. I say to Greg like, oh, I guess that's a great day of trading for me. He's like, the heck are you talking about? I'm like, yo, you'll see. And he looks at my bladder. He's like, the fuck's wrong with you, dude?
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry. Don't drop. No, my bad. I'm sorry, chat. Yeah. He's like, what the heck's wrong with you, man? But yeah, so after that, I'm trading safe now. I'm trading buyouts, scalping those pennies, getting those rebates. Obviously, it's a little bit harder to do in your own personal account when you don't have, not trading on the floor, when you don't have this much BP. You can't specify the gateways you're using, but we actually get paid here, as I'm aware you guys are, probably already aware with some of the gateways we're using, MEMX, mostly, really good rebates. But anyways, that's pretty much what I'm doing here. My own personal account, it gets a little bit more exciting. I'm following a lot of biotech companies, some of the ones that failed, such as Kodiak Sciences, fell like 80% or something, I think 2 or so weeks ago on a failed trial. And a lot of these biotech companies, really small names, they're trading below their cash values. They have like no liabilities, and they're sitting on like millions of dollars, hundreds of $1 million on cash, and somehow they're trading below their cash value, which I find very interesting. So I'm building up a position, piling it up, and somehow they manage to continue falling. So my personal account, it's very much destroyed. But yeah, that's pretty much my story there.
I think, personal accounts for everyone's destroyed right now, Tony. Obviously, I started investing very recently on my own long-term accounts, and the only green stock I have is AMD, and guess what?
AMD.
We're going to turn that to the red too.
Oh,
right?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Everything's burning. Accounts are burning. Wallets are burning. So you're not the only one. Don't worry about it. It's happening to across the world. That being said, though, what I do like to see is you're able to separate or compartmentalize your long-term and your day trading accounts, because I do see you're getting more and more into buyout trading, something that I do, something that Greg does. Greg has taught us that, and obviously Neil has probably taught Greg that, and you're getting pretty decent at it. You're learning more and more. Is there any other setups that you're trying to add to your arsenal? Because obviously you don't want to be a one-trick pony. You play League of Legends, and you're a challenger, guys. This guy, being a challenger is not a joke, okay? Being a challenger in a video game such as League of Legends, you're really the upper echelon of that gaming. So that means he has this discipline and no life to actually put in the amount of hours to get up to the upper echelon level, because you're pulling in Allen Iverson worth of practice time. Not Allen Iverson, but you're pulling in Kobe amounts of practice time. You're gaming. So he being at the upper tier challenger, that being a one-trick pony is not gonna get you to challenger. You can't just solo queue support, solo queue jungle, solo queue Draven like Tyler won and get the challenger. You gotta learn other roles, and you gotta add more skills to your basket. So that being said, is buyout your go-to right now, along with other things, and what are those other things?
Yes, sir. Buyouts are what I'm focused on at the moment. It seems to be the only thing that I'm not losing money on. Just sitting there taking fills and pretty much just collecting my happy $20 that way. At least it's not losing money, so I'm pretty satisfied. But interestingly, to your point, I gotta say, I actually was a one-trick in League of Legends. I was just playing Sona nonstop for like 5 years of my life. Called her my waifu, actually. So if any of you guys have Sona as your waifu, nah, she's mine. But no, I think being a one-trick is actually really good in terms of mastering something. If you try to master everything at once, I find that you're not gonna, you're gonna improve, but like very slowly, especially when you have too many things on the back of your head. On the other hand, when you're trying to one-trick something, where you're saying, forget everything else, I'm gonna learn one thing, I'm gonna master it. Like, the thing is, in League of Legends, like, the game doesn't force you to play a role that you don't want. Back in the day, you kind of had to.
Oh, yeah, you had to.
Yeah, you didn't get to specify the role you wanted to play. You got to, like, argue with the people in your chat, or not in your chat, in your team, actually. Once you get assigned a team, it's like, oh, I'm jungle, or I'm support, I'm mid, and everyone's fighting for their roles. But now you kind of get a pick. So I think what that really helps is that it lets you decide what you want to do, and then master it. So I think the same could be applied to life. If you want to do something like programming per se, I'm not a programmer, but I think from what I understand from talking with people, it's like you learn a language and you want to be really good at it. And once you pretty much master one thing, everything else comes pretty smoothly to you. Once you kind of get to the top at, what you like to do. But if you learn too many things at once, you're very likely to be overwhelmed, very likely not to get too far, unfortunately. It kind of demotivates
That's well
people.
put. That's really well put. Like, obviously being a one-trick pony is bad, but you want to not, like most companies say, I don't know if you watch Dragon Dens or anything, most people say you don't want to do more products all at once. You want to find out one product that's paying you, bringing in the money, and then expand slowly into that. So that's a very well put. But obviously, I'm a firm believer that, jack of all trades is better than being a master of one, because, it's that skill set carries on. But obviously, keep on carrying that grind on the buyouts. Buyouts are they probably put 2 of our trainees graduating. They put, I think, 2 or 1 trainee has graduated recently off just purely buyouts. Abuse that strategy, make your money, and learn how to expand on the other aspects too, such as, momentum trading and so on. Something that I need to do on my own. So Tony, great to always have you. The chat loves you. Chat goes, Tony the Tiger, what a good kid, great soul. People want to play the League of Legends with you, so maybe if you still have your account, you can tell us or give me your username. I'll put it in the chat and they could add you, because I for sure am not playing League of Legends with any of these guys. But yeah, Tony, thanks for coming by, homie. We'll catch you soon.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Thanks so much, Chef, for having me. It's always a pleasure to be here, and thanks for all the love. I gotta say, I wish people at the bars love me as much as you do.
They love you, Tony. They love you. We all love you, Tony. Tony the Tiger.
See you guys around.
All right. So it is still 12:36. We still got quite a bit of time left on the market over here. Lunchtime is still going on. Market's a little bit slow. It's a little bit boring. That's why we're doing this segment around 12:30 to 1 o'clock segment, trying to bring in other people, trying to show you new faces, new theories, new way to trade, and so on. You guys have met Luca already. You guys have met Tony multiple times. You guys have met Brandon multiple times. Next up, whenever Ian's ready, he's gonna come up next tomorrow, Monday. Okay, Ian's already waved his hand for Monday, so we're gonna put him down on the schedule over there. So great environment to be in. I love seeing more faces at the work now. Before it was just the same old Greg, Sean, and Brandon face, getting bored of seeing their faces every day, and now we get some new faces, which is fun times. That being said, though, I love you, Neil. Just so you know. Save some for Karen. Who's Karen? All right. Tony the Tiger. Yes, sir. Tony the Tiger. That's the homie right there. Now the market's in an official crash. Now the market is in an official crash. I don't know if it's an official crash. Is it down the certain number that it needs to be in a crash mode or a recession mode? I don't think we're there yet. So we still got some move, right? Platinum Prad, let's ring the Reggie. Yes, sir. We stay ringing the Reggie over here, but sadly, I got no emotes to play for you guys. My emotes have been down for a while now, so I'll just have to ring in the Reggie with my mouth, which is ka-ching, or how to go cha-ching. That's how it goes. Prad, good idea to have trader interviews during lunch. Lol. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's slow time of the day, right? It's really boring. Nothing's really happening. Market made a nice move up thanks to Apple, and then just slowed off. Really slowed off and not doing a whole lot. This is what we are used to seeing, which is volume coming to the downside. Hey, someone else decided to show up. Look who's here. Shady's back.
Yeah. So the only reason I showed up is because I was looking over. I'm just like, okay, your hair's growing out. You've got we got the 3K likes.
What's next?
Yeah, what's next?
Nah.
We need some targets here. What are you willing to take on? Because I need to set this up before, I leave. So let's set something up.
We need to think about it first. No. We need to think about it. I mean,
first
think
off,
about a number.
let's see how many likes.
5K.
No, it has to be relative to how many viewers you have.
We already did 3K relative. What do you mean?
3K, and you had like 3,700 viewers or something,
3K
right?
to 3K, that's relative. The next number is 5.
No, you can't put it so far out there that we can't even get 5K. Have you ever had 5K viewers?
No.
Okay, then we need to set something in that
so
direction.
So we're back to 3K for another 3K competition?
When was the last time you went to 3K?
With you.
Okay, apart from that.
Never.
Okay, so clearly 3K can be done.
All right.
So why not push it a little bit higher? 3,500.
All right, let's do 35. No, let's do 4.
4.
Let's do 4.
Okay, and what do you want
I don't
to
know.
do
We
for 4?
gotta think about
No,
this.
no. Figure out what you want to do for 4.
We can't do it right now. I gotta think about it. Maybe I don't know. We gotta think about it. I gotta go Google it, go find out some challenge that's doable, but also embarrassing enough for me to be embarrassed about. That way they feel like they won and I feel like I won. So I gotta Google some list of embarrassing.
So you know who won when you got platinum hair?
I did.
The ladies won.
The ladies won, but unlucky for them, I denied all of them. So multiple ladies got rejected.
I mean,
straight ban hammered.
I mean, fair. I mean, if you got to go back and play video games, I got your
That's
priorities.
right, bro.
I got your priorities.
This guy knows.
But at the same time, we do have to do something. We have to set it up. 3.5K for likes.
What is chat saying?
Oh no, that's too permanent. We don't want
tats. No.
Well, no, nothing permanent has to. We can't have with redhead Prad. Another.
No, we're not bleaching my hair again. That was painful. That was really painful. That was 30 minutes of me sitting there tapping my head every 30 seconds, just going No, we're not doing that again.
I'm noticing Valeria's like admin thing. Mookie saying Arun is the devil. I am. I'm just here to stir the pot. You guys know already. I'm just here. I just come in here to kind of stir things up, and then I disappear, and then I just leave Prad to handle the fallout. So what else? Come in a dress? No.
I'll drop an album.
No, nobody wants to hear you sing. I've said that already. Gold grill? No, that's too expensive. Beardless, Prad?
Shave the beard? I could shave the beard. That's easy.
That's not.
That's
it has
so
to be.
easy.
It has to be. So not bad, but it has to be challenging enough. Prad's got to think twice before doing it.
Yes.
Shaving his beard is going to last like a week, and then it's going to be right back to something like that.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be that. Arun, do you have? Oh yeah, I'll talk about the futures. No shorts just yet, since Simon's been asking. No shorts just yet on the futures. I am going to wait a little bit more. I don't even know where it's trading. Where's the trading at?
Futures NQ or ES? ES is at 43.14.
14, yeah. Nothing in 14. So right now I'm looking at either south of 42.80 or let's get into the 30s and 40s, 43.40-ish. Pretty much where I had it this morning. If we can get into that range, we might be in striking distance of a short. But for now, nothing in between that range because you've seen how volatile it is. It's all over the place. So we're not going to do a whole lot until we get either to the top end or we break through the bottom. Even if we break through the bottom, I want to step right in. I want to see what it does first. But potential trades there, holding pattern, nothing going on. A lot of stocks are taking off to the upside, so maybe longs are on board. I came here not to talk about stocks. I dealt with the futures. Now I just want to see what we can do for Prad because we got to get things rolling because Prad is now he feels like he's completed his challenge, so he's just coasting a little bit. We can't have that. I can't We as a trader too. Once you get past your first objective, you got to move on to your next objective. And
Ride the bus barefoot?
No. I would not. I would highly not suggest riding the bus.
Yeah. Get one of the Dwayne Johnson tattoo, the one that goes all across his body and his thing. Yeah, I don't know about that one. That's painful. No permanent, man. Nothing permanent. Maybe I could put on a temporary face tab, but nothing permanent. Nothing too crazy.
Face tat?
Yeah.
No face tats.
No face tats to begin with.
No
it
face tats.
It won't look good for the show. Yeah, no I can't do face tats.
There's a certain distance, or not distance, but there's certain things you can and cannot do.
Yeah.
Face stats is gonna be
something like the cinnamon challenge or something. Obviously we don't want to do that because that's probably dangerous and I'll probably die.
Yes.
But
but think about it, guys. It's Friday. You guys have a few days.
Maybe
to think about
the hot chip Dorito challenge. You know what I'm talking about?
It's the one chip,
ghost
the Packy
pepper.
one chip one?
Yeah. Maybe something.
I'll tell you
like
one
that.
thing right now. I got a little bag of those. If not the one chip version, but like the ghost pepper Packy, like the small bag, and it is not a fun time to eat, man.
No?
They have zero flavor, all heat.
I don't do good with heat.
No, it is not a fun time. I had that as a little thing. It was a gift because I like heat. I like hot stuff. And I ate it. I was like, yo, there's no flavor to it. The tortilla chip is bland. the pepper, like the seasoning, the ghost pepper seasoning is just straight heat, no salt, nothing. It's not enjoyable. It's not an enjoyable experience on top of the fact that your mouth is burning.
I can feel those smoke blowing out of my ears right now just thinking about it.
I just noticed that Valeria's back, so no, I'm just here, Valeriia.
Do you have an idea, Miss V?
What do you think we should do for Prad? Because Prad now has his blonde hair, and I'm saying for 3.5 likes, we should get something else. Neil's got an idea.
He has to drop, like, we'll pick like a 90s hip-hop song.
Yeah.
And do the whole thing. Because he doesn't know his hip-hop.
I got it. I'll do
He's
that.
got lip
That's
sync it?
doable.
No, for real. Like the whole, like, drop every single bar for the whole song.
Oh, so
That's
Neil's
doable.
suggestion is that since Prad is not good with hip hop, that he should
Nah, old school hip hop.
old school hip hop. Everyone should pick, or we can vote on it, and then he has to sing the song. No lip syncing. He has to sing the song, the entire track. He has got to rap it. It depends on which direction you want to go, but if it's one of those hardcore ones,
We'll add the bleeps and the burrs in there. We got this. You know, we'll
I
Kanye
mean-
West ourselves in the middle of the track. The beep beeps.
Or maybe we will add some pink flavor to your blonde hair.
Flavor.
pink flavor.
No, we're not doing anything to my hair anymore. No more to my hair anymore. Absolutely not. We're
Sing
done
the
with
Macarena. That's
done
way
with
too
that.
easy.
Ay, Macarena.
Why is Valeriia replaced? She's not replaced. She's right there. I'm gonna go back to my desk now. I'll leave you guys alone. I've opened the door. You guys can finish off what you guys need to finish off. There's like an hour and
The
15 minutes
Pandora's
left.
box is open.
Yeah. So I mean, I'll throw it out there. Valeriia heard it this time, so she's not gonna let it go. So Valeriia, we need the next challenge. It's gonna be 3.5K, 3,500 likes. 3,500 likes, and he's got to do something. We just got to figure out the rap. The rap song is an idea, but at the same time, it's not embarrassing enough. It's not embarrassing enough that he's got to live
That's
with.
the point. That's the point.
I mean, maybe actually, if you guys put if you guys record it and then constantly replay, it could be the intro song for Trader TV, or even for Market Movers. So that's an idea. Anyways,
all right.
Thank you for opening the door for more likes.
It's 4K. It's 4K, not 3.5. 4K. It's 4K. 4K. It's 4K. It's 4K.
I'm
It's 4K.
back. Thank you, Arun, for opening the door for more likes. Guys, I'm going to make a poll, so I'm going to go through and read your suggestions. So number one is you're reading a rap song fully from the start to the end with just music on the background. And I will see what else, guys, you say. We really want that 3,500 likes, and Prad is ready to make almost everything for that.
What is this? Do things for like show?
Likes is everything.
I'm a like monkey now. I just do anything for likes.
Like it's actually we're very close to 1,000.
Anything for views. Anything for likes. That's all we are. Just a monkey behind a cage.
Yes.
That's all we are. Animals to these guys, Miss V. We're just zoo animals for these
Sorry,
guys.
Prad, that we are throwing everything at you for those likes, guys. I am in the team, so if you want me to do something for 3,000 and a
Yes.
half, I will do. Just let me know what you want.
Why don't we do something that involves both of us for
That-
3.5?
yes,
So we
yes.
both have to do something, maybe like an embarrassing TikTok or eat something
I like
spicy or
it.
something
Yes.
for 3.5.
Yes.
We're a team. We gotta do it as a team, okay?
Right, even if it's a song, there are girls
Yes.
on the song too,
Yes.
so I can jump in.
Yes, I'm
Let's
down.
go.
That sounds way more fun than me having to go
Right.
through all the pain.
I agree.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. You have anything that you're looking at, Miss V?
Well, I just came back, guys, a little bit frustrated with my Tesla. Tesla now broke Viva up to the upside.
Did you just
got
get long?
rejected. Oh, no, it's my stop
okay,
loss
okay.
out from this short.
Nice.
So, yes, and now back below Viva. So, Tesla kind of jumps. It doesn't has a obvious trend today as for me, so I'm not trading anymore today. I'm just like, I had a few ideas, but I, as you say, sit on my hands because I don't want revenge trading. I just will take my loss and will move forward.
Move forward. That's the only direction that we are allowed to walk in, because backwards makes no sense, right? You just got to move forward no matter what. You fall down, you get back up, and you move forward. Cool guys don't look back at explosions, right? That's what it is. If your account exploded, you don't look back. If your trade exploded, you don't look back. Just walk forward. Just keep walking forward. And if it exploded in a good fashion, also don't look back. Walk forward and keep looking for that next trade. That's what cool guys do. Keep focusing on what's next. Market over here coming to the downside one more time. We were trading around VWAP for NASDAQ, and clearly looks like we're going to reject off of VWAP a little bit. That Apple push that came in earlier is, I want to go check on what Apple is doing now. So Apple's still trading around VWAP, still down on the day, down 1.74%. NASDAQ now down only 1.45%, and ES is down 1% flat. So markets have retraced quite a bit off the bottoms over there. You know, we were down almost 2% across the board on the markets, but it looks like we kind of turned that around a little bit. The Apple catalyst obviously helping them a little, and now moving up. Apple bull trap fading. So it looks like that bull trap is not a bull trap anymore, or are you saying the bull trap is actually working out and the trap is playing out to the downside like it should? Rap battle.
Are you ready? Are you ready for rap battle Baby Shark song?
Yeah. Oh, I'll dummy you on that Baby Shark. I know the whole song by heart.
Okay.
The whole song. You know why? Because I have a baby niece who sings it every day that she comes over, and it's some of the cutest things. But then after 5 minutes, it gets annoying.
I know.
Baby Shark, do 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 do. Mommy Shark, do 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 do. Daddy Shark, do 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 do. All right. Miss V put it on herself by mistake. Haha, Miss V. Joke's on you. All right. I'm just going to throw more orders for profits real quick, guys. Just give me a second because these stocks are just keeps on printing money. Give me moolah. All right. Thank you, market. Lip sync battle. Ooh, okay. What song, though? Depends. Downside, RIVN, ride investors got taken for a ride. Most investors got taken for a ride right now, to be honest, right? Almost every investor for any stock across the market got put on a ride over here. Got put in the spin cycle on the what's that brand? Whirlpool spin cycle. Absolutely destruction across accounts. You heard what Tony had to say about his account over there too. So not looking good. Are you telling me I closed this trade I closed it for profit because I thought it wasn't going to move up anymore, and now it moves up after I close it. Of course, right? This market's a joke. Maybe Apple was because shareholders voted in favor for Cook's compensation means he will continue. I don't know. I thought he was for sure not going to continue and call it retirement. But obviously, I don't know if there's any new news that came out that's indicating that there's a possibility for him to go north, or not go north, for him to continue his reign. Where we going over? Blah 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 blah. Awesome. Okay, cool. Computers are set to rob and pillage. Luca, is that what you said? No, I don't know where it is. Anyways, computers are kind of set to rob and pillage, but you know, at the end of the day, it's I want to say it's basic trading setups that you could use too. The only downside of it is obviously they're faster than you. That's the only downside. But besides that, it's basic setups that you could take advantage of too. You just gotta learn the setups and know how to take advantage of it, right? Baby shark, do. Grandpa shark, do.
There is Grandpa Shark also?
Oh, there's grandpa, there's grandma. Oh yeah, trust me, the song goes on forever.
Prophecy guy, anything for my Russian queen. Oh, thank you. Look at Walmart, please. Well, after that, we have to take a look at Walmart, Prad.
Walmart for sure. Let's go take a look at Walmart. WMT. Walmart, also another retailer that should take advantage of what the look at this move on Walmart. Beautiful, up 1.68%. Did not care about what's going on with the market at all. Moving up north in a great fashion. Maybe kind of leaning on what happened with Kroger earnings. When is Walmart earnings? I'm pretty sure they already had theirs.
Oh, yes, they did.
Right? Let's see. Yeah, they had theirs on 17th of February, and looks like it was actually good. Beat surprise by 2%. Beat revenue by almost 1%. and obviously that's going to help them go north. And as mentioned about the inflation thing earlier, inflation should help out these guys, because no matter what the prices are for food, people are still going to have to pay for it. We have to eat to survive. That's the nature of humans or in general. And no matter what the prices are, we're going to have to pay for it, right? So that being the nature, Costco should take advantage of it too. But Costco got destroyed today. Costco down, 1.4% on earnings report. Today was earnings, or yesterday? Yesterday after hours was earnings. And they actually beat earnings by 5%, and they beat revenue by 1%. But overall, they got they pushed to the downside even after that. So Costco kind of confusing me on what happened over here. But you guys see what's going on with Kroger. You guys see what's happening with Walmart.
Thank you, Prad. And a few people, including Neil Roberts on the chat, are talking about INDO hitting high of the day. So maybe we can give another try for INDO.
Yeah, for sure. Let's go check out. Oh, that's not it. Amex, Prad, Amex. Okay, INDO on Amex, 40 million shares so far, and actually not bad at all on the volume end. What is the relative volume on this right now? INDO relative volume 40 times. Relative volume is 40 times its average volume, even in this current moment when we're coming to an end of lunchtime. My charts are going to take a little bit to load, so just give it a second here. There we go. Awesome. Now they're going to load up. So 33 barrier. I think this is the all-time high, right? It is. So 32.90, we're pretty much at all-time highs, creating all-time highs on the move up every time we tick up here. 33 is going to be a barrier that we have to, well, not a barrier, sorry, a level that we have to keep on watch, because every new level that we keep on going up is just a new high that it's creating. So if there's any size on 33, nope, no size on 33 at all. I don't think the stock is done with this ascent anytime soon. 61% up today, while the market was basically down almost 2% at one point. So now that the market's getting ready to basically end green, as Ms. V mentioned earlier, and I said no chance, I'm going to be wrong about that, because market could just turn green over here on the day if buyers just show up out of nowhere. Because your ES, which is your S&P 500, is well above VWAP and actually finding support above VWAP, but your NASDAQ is under VWAP and finding rejection under VWAP. So it depends on what happens over here overall between the battle between tech and non-tech to see if we actually end green on the day. I would love to see NQ going back to 14K for a retest. I would love to see ES being flat on the day. Buyers ain't showing up. Yeah, obviously Friday. Who would buy on a Friday with everything that's going on in the world? Russia taking over a big nuclear plant, I believe. That's kind of scary. So if anything else gets elevated on those fear fronts on the war side, that's going to be bad for the market. That's going to be really bad for the market. Look at Europe today. Europe was down about on a 1-year lows. Our market got affected by that off the open because of all the tensions. So if no good news comes out, why would the buyers show their hands and open themselves up to the possible liability of getting beat up more? So that's just the idea of why buyers will not show up. But you never know. Anything is possible. Unless Putin declares peace. Yeah, that could happen too, right? That could happen too. You're always wrong most of the time, my guy. You're probably right on that. ES trying to get through 43.20. It's already through 43.20 and making a green ticker right now. So your ES is getting ready to make is that the high of day? No, it's not the high of day, but it did break that consolidation high. And NASDAQ is going higher here also with ES. So looking good for ES, getting ready to actually get green, surprisingly enough. Yeesh. Who saw that 33 hit on Indo? 33 did hit on Indo, but that's a weak break off it because, look, we're already down a full dollar from that break of 33. So 33 breaking up to 33.39 is the only move I see. And besides that, I don't really see anything going on. What Prad and Miss V should do for 3.5K likes. Rap battle / rap song together, TikTok dance, food challenge, and we need a better idea.
I voted for food challenge. I think it's going to be fun if both of us going to try something weird on camera.
I knew that would be the one I would vote for. We need a better idea.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like 43% for we need a better idea right now. Maybe it changes. We'll see. We'll see
Well,
if it changes.
if we need a better idea, guys, we are open for that. Please
What happened to my stream deck?
throw your ideas at us. Oh yeah, it's you. Yeah, I can't. I'll message Lucas right now.
Yeah. Prad, don't talk bad about Russia. Fear mongering against Russia is bad. No, I wasn't talking bad about Russia. I was talking about the possible catalyst that happens up from the news over there. You know, Russia could have more bad negative catalysts, or it could have positive catalysts. They could declare peace that could help the market move north, which is already doing right now, or they could just intensify the already going on battles, which would be negative for the overall market in general. So these are the positive and the negative catalysts that we are waiting to see on what happens in the market. And if we don't see said catalyst, that's not going to be something that we're going to be, what? Wow. How much did this guy even put in the market today? This guy smoked it. Insane. Brad, look at the S&P SPY 1 minute chart breaking out of 432 resistance. Yeah, that's what we're talking about right now. The S&P 500 moving to the north side. Paint your nails? Yeah, not happening. Like I said this morning, we will see $35 on INDO. Well, 33 did break, so 35 is possible. But like I mentioned, 33 is a weak break right now. So I need a follow through of that break, which I've yet to see. Volume should be increasing, and it is doing so slightly. You know, we're going into 1 o'clock right here, so volume should be increasing. Market's already looking like it wants to go to the north side. So all of these factors should help INDO to get to your 33 barrier. Do see some fear factor type thing. Fear factor. Fear is not a factor. Disney ready to make a move. Let's go check out Disney. So Russia invading Ukraine is considered good. No, that's not what I said unless somebody else said that. Unless somebody else said that. Yeah, that's not what I said unless somebody else said that and you're talking to them. Prad, what is your favorite food? Indian street food. Ooh, bhel puri. Bhel puri, golgappe, pav bhaji. Dude, any Indian street food is so good. Like you guys would lose your mind if I took you to some of these to try some of these places. I know it's like my favorite. I ate golgappe last night actually. My mom makes golgappe. It's some places known as pani puri, but yeah, I love that. You know pani puri? You had pani puri before? Yo. You gotta try the good, not the brar sweets pani puri. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Our stream deck is working now.
Awesome.
So while we're here, Prad, a lot of people talk about Occidental Petroleum. It hit high of the day, up more than 10%. So I don't know if you were aware of Oxy.
Oxy, yeah, we were. I actually mentioned Oxy earlier, but I never pulled it up on the chart. Oxy was on the up gappers over here on the volume leader too, I believe. Where's the volume leaders for the day? It's pretty far down on the volume leaders, but it's on my up gappers. So Oxy with the 52, sorry, 10% change from yesterday's close with 47 million shares traded overall, and relative volume is 3 times 7.8 or 3.78 or almost 4 times average volume this very minute than it is usually used to doing so. So let me show you on NY over here, Oxy. Let's get the chart up. There we go. So Oxy getting ready to go through, make a new high as we're talking about it, and I believe we're at all-time highs. Is it at all-time highs? Oxy, go to all-time. No, we're not at all-time high. Sorry, so forgive me on that. But it is walking into this consolidation highs as a resistance level. So keeping an eye out on this number, which is 53. Let's just say $53. Let's see if it actually breaks $53 successfully, or does it come back down immediately. I was like, what do you think about this? He's legit been shorting him for like 2 weeks now. Let me just take a screenshot of this right quick and put it over here, and we're done. Okay,
Prad
cool.
Christopher on the chat says, can you give an estimate? I might want to see my daily earnings goal. I'm trying to share with others what a day trader of our level of trading earn. So from my side, I would say that I don't really rely on earnings. Every day is different. I try to concentrate more on a trade, how I caught it. It all depends on your share sizing. Sometimes it can be wonderful trade, but your share sizing was not enough to hold it longer, or sometimes you went out of the trade too early. But I mean, I don't have like the money in my hand that like, okay, per day I should get that. If you're different, guys, write in the chat. What about you, Prad?
What was the question again, sir?
So basically, like, do you set up your estimates for earnings per day, like how much you earn per day?
What just happened to Activision? What is going on? Activision's not looking good. What he just pulled the order on everybody over there. That guy is insane. What just happened with Activision? What in the world? That guy on 81.50, he moved his order down to 81.60, and then he just pulled the order. He just spoofed everybody. Wow. Okay, we gotta get out of this one. We gotta get out of this one. Almost gave back everything that I made on Activision there. Activision now actually red on the day. Big green candle on Activision. So I'll tell you exactly what happened. So there was some order. There was about 3,000 lots on 81.55. That was the level that we were shorting off of. Wow. So that was the level we were shorting off of for multiple days now. Multiple days. You guys remember how we were trading the stock. And he moved his order just now from 55 to 51. And I literally have a message that I was talking to with one of our traders. It's like, why does this guy on 51 now? He used to be on 55. And then bang, they either pulled the order or they completely ran through that order. And now we're getting ready to move to 82 on the stock. Man, that cleaned me out real quick. What's up, Randy? What's up, baby? Platinum Prad in the house. Randy's in the house. That's right. But man, that was a good catch on my part, so I got out of the way really quick. But that would have been painful if I just stayed in it. Activision, something happening over here. I don't know if it's being talked anywhere. Nope, they're not talking on CNBC, and we don't know what the catalyst is for them to completely come in with that big volume. Still up big on the day, but woo, that would have been bad if I stayed in it.
Yeah, I don't know if you're over with this or you're still kind of on that, because like I asked a quick question for you.
Guys,
Hello?
sorry, Missy. Let me just focus on the chat. I'm going to put both of you in timeout because both of you are arguing about nonsense in the chat. I don't want to see political arguments with each other. I'm going to put both of you in the timeout. But BB, this timeout is more related to you. Stop trying to fight with people about whatever is going on, okay? People are just trying to say statements that are probably facts. Whatever is going on is going on. They're not talking bad about either side. They're not talking about good about either side. Bad things are happening, and these are things that need to be talked about in relation to the market. If you don't want to have that conversation, my friend, just don't talk to people. Do not talk to people. Don't incite them by telling them that this is good or this is bad. Keep your opinions to yourself. If your opinion has to be something related to the market, feel free to put it in there. And guy at LAX, that timeout was not related to you, but I have to time out you too, because that's just the nature of it. I have to be diplomatic over here. I have to, be fair to both sides. But that timeout was not for you, but I just have to because you kind of incited him at the same time by talking about it. That being said, no more of that conversation. Let's smash that conversation.
I will take care of the chat, no worries. If you were like paying attention and replying to my question, maybe I would take care of this without this stress. And again, Christopher asked if you are relying on your earnings. Like, do you have earnings goal per day, or you just kind
earnings goal per day?
How much money, like?
No, I don't have a goal per day.
So you rely on trade only and movements.
I don't care about a goal for a day. A goal for a day doesn't mean anything to me because that's gonna stop me from making a trade in the future that's a way better trade than I already have. So a goal for a day means nothing to me. Goals are great, but it's nothing if there's no action behind it. Now this guy's on 65. Are you kidding me? He pulls his order and he runs an order up to 65s and he sits over there. What a joker of a trader on Activision. I'm gonna find this guy and I'm gonna beat him up. Whoever you are, I'm coming for you. I have a particular set of skills and I'm gonna find you. That's right. That's right. I'm gonna find you. Man, what a joke. He just completely baited everybody on that short. I'm angry at this guy, but whatever. We're still big up on this day. Yeah, keep the politics out of chat, guys, please. No more politics. If I am talking about that Ukraine Russia stuff, it's very related to the market. I'm not thanking one side for doing something. I'm not commending one side for doing the other thing. Like, I'm not talking about that stuff, and I don't want to see that stuff in the chat. That's really nonsense. Prad not looking happy today. No, I'm very happy. Trust me. I'm big in the green. Big green in the green. I actually made 2x my shutdown already, but it's just. That Activision move kind of annoyed the crap out of me. It really annoyed the crap out of me.
Also, Bill Whiting says on the chat, I hope for a green day at close. Well, look what's happening. QQQ is getting high. We were down more than 2%, and now we're just down 0.77%. So, Bill, maybe we will finish this day green, and you know who to say thank you for the green day.
Must have been a big company, not one guy. Well, yeah, obviously. When I say one guy or one girl, it could be a company, it could be a hedge fund, could be an algo. I'm just relating to what just happened on that trade. Like, someone pulled their order and they moved it up to 65s, and now they're sitting on 60s just to bait people again. I'm not falling for this bait. They're trying to bait people again on the 60s. Like, that's ridiculous. We'll wait to see what happens over here. My first negative day on Activision since God knows how long, right? So maybe we can turn this around. How many trades do I even have on Activision? Like 80 trades on Activision today. Moving size, big size on Activision all across the board. Thankfully, the last pump that came in over here, I didn't have way too much size because I've been scalping my profits all day. So that saved me from giving back the whole day. But if I had the size that I was building the whole day on this and it did that to me, oh, that would have cleaned me out. Now it's just time to focus on what the stock wants to do. Once it gets approved, should go straight up, right? Yeah, 100%. Flip long looks like a loser too. Yeah, that guy is now on 60s. What a joke. What a joke. All right, now where's my YouTube chat? There it is. Who knows popcorn better than AMC? Almost every other company who does popcorn equally well. What? There is fishing like Overred and Bacher. Like, you think AMC is actually gonna compete with Overred and Bacher in terms of shelf space? What? We'll still have the Friday sell-off, right? I don't know about the Friday sell-off. Look at this market move right now. No Friday sell-off coming in. Market's looking big green right now. Obviously, we're still down on the day. ES is down what? ES H22. ES is down 43.40 on the way up right now. ES is down 0.5%. NQ is down almost a full percent, only 0.73 at the moment. So, you know, all that being said, market's still trying to go up and above, man. Looking good for the market. Prad, please look at ADM. This beast has been going up since COVID with only one consolidation. ADM, 2 million shares on ADM. Let's go look at it on the dailies. ADM moving up. It's at all-time highs and still moving up in a great fashion, up 1%. Archer Daniels Midland Company consolidation moving past that, and obviously, as you mentioned, just clearing multiple levels to the high side. Let's see how high this can go. Today it looks like pre-market high around $83 is a little stands out for me. Let's see if we can actually get back above. Wow, what a joke. Absolutely what a joke. We're back down on Activision to the 50s. What an absolute joke. I've been going hard investing in SoFi. Let's go. That's what I like to hear. You know, as long as you can bring in the money, trading that SoFi, keep on reigning that position. Obviously, right now, SoFi is kind of struggling, not really looking good. You know, breaking multiple levels to the downside every day. And if SoFi could figure out a way to hold up and not really crack to the downside every day, that'd be great because I'm invested in that too, right? So, yeah. Yes, AMC will blow them away. They sell more popcorn than anyone. All right, man, whatever you say. I'm not arguing with the apes. The apes are not worth my argument. Prad, I'm going to need you to make your last... I'm going to need your last bank statement. Just post it in the chat. Thank you. Yeah, for sure. I got you. No problem. I'll give you everything you need. Sold some CSPs on SoFi this morning. CSPs. What is that? Sold SoFi after earnings. Nice. No, Prad. It's two different trades. One at 55 and one at original 60. What are you talking about? What are you even talking about? You just put a random message like that without a ticker and you expect me to know exactly what you're talking about? What average percent return is a good return for a daily day trader monthly? I don't even look at it like that, man. It depends. It really changes for a prop trader who has a limit on how much they can lose on a day, right? We have a limit of how much we can lose on a day, and that's really going to change how we trade. But for you, it's going to change completely differently. It's going to be, you know, whatever you want it to be. At the end of the day, if you can beat the S&P 500, that's a good benchmark. And not a lot of traders can beat the S&P 500. Cash secured put. Cash secured put. Nice. Moving on. I'm just seeing random position. I was talking about Activision. Okay, nice. Activision about the 50s and the 60s. I'm pretty sure you're wrong about that one, but if you're right, you're right. You know, nothing wrong with being right, nothing wrong with being wrong. I've traded that stock for 2-3 weeks in a row now, enough to know that I know what I'm talking about, but for sure, you're probably right about that one because apparently I'm always wrong. Do you trade with group money or your personal money? It's a company money. We're trading with company money. Everyone here is trading with the company funds. No one here is actually using their own money at the company, at least. If you're using if you're trading on your own account, then yeah, you're using your own money. SPY dropping again. A little down candle has come in, but not really dropping. You know, it made a minor retracement from the highs, but it's not dropping like just yet. We'll see if it breaks these support resistances areas near 13,900 on the NQ, near 4330 on the ES. If we break those 4330s to the downside in a more drastic, faster way, then I'll say yeah, fine, whatever. We're dropping, but right now it's just a minor correction coming in after having that crazy move up north on the market.
OXY is indeed keep running, guys. I saw the comment on the chat. It's up now 12.27%. Crazy day for Occidental Petroleum. And also we're talking about our most active volume stocks today. Those remain the same. From top performers, we have that INDO in here, 61% to the upside. I see that a lot of people talk about that name. And on the bottom performers, we have this CISO. It's down more than 24%. Did we talk about CISO yet?
CISO, no, we did not.
Maybe we can take a look at that one.
CISO, $4 on a million shares on the $4 is not really anything exciting. It's down 26%, but you know, trying to consolidate. We're back to support areas near $4. Look at that on the dailies. So it's trying to consolidate again at $4.38, $4. Let's see if their support can show up over here. Overall, not something that I'm going to trade at all. Not something even that's going to show up on my watch list. You know, I don't see CSCO anywhere over here on my watch list. Not even on the down gappers, right? Something that's down 26% should show up on the down gappers at least, or on here. Is it over here, the biggest losers on the day? Yeah, notice how it's not on my watch list because it's not doing any sort of real volume that I care about. So this stock, no trade for me. If you see any levels that you care about, maybe this $4.30 levels that I pointed out, look for a long off of that. But I would just urge you to be hands off. Just be hands off. It's so much easier not taking the trade when the trade is not good. Look for A+ setups. Look for you know, multiple catalysts, multiple reasons to actually take a trade. If there's no reasons to take the trade and you're taking the trade and you're getting beat up on it, then you know, that's kind of your fault. Love you guys. Love the show. No sell-off. Yes, sell-off. We need the sell-off. I need the sell-off. I need the market to completely poop itself over here. Go down to zero so I could then load up on my long-term account.
Yeah, talking about that press conference held by Biden, I don't know if I missed it, if we had him or he is just gonna come. So obviously he gonna come soon. So guys, we'll keep keeping an eye on that. And when he come, we'll see what's gonna happen. He was supposed to come at 12:55 now, 15 now, 1 p.m. 16 minutes.
So Arun just turns around and he goes, are you short on something? Or like, why do you want it to go down? I'm like, because I can buy it so I can start my investing account the proper way. So that's the reason why. If market could go to the recession side or correction side after having this crazy bull run in history, the biggest bull run in history, maybe that would be helpful for anyone who hasn't started investing yet, such as myself. Yeah, I have an investment account, but it's nothing significant of any notional value. So you know, I'm sitting on cash, like I mentioned, waiting to time the market, but it's more time in the market than timing the market. So I'm trying to do a little bit of both. but and trying to see which one ends up paying me at the end of the day. Actual day trade the world. Okay, that's not that then cool. You need to toss this guy who can't move on. Is he still going off about it? Just ban him at this point if he's still going off about it.
Would be really sweet if personally you and I also would, concentrate more on stock related comments. So
well, he's ruining the chat, Miss V. That's not cool for other people. So we need to ban people like that. It's not cool for people on the other side.
But if we pay less attention to this and maybe ourselves concentrate more on the market, would be much better.
Let me know
if
he says that again. I will ban him, guys. Just let me know. I'm not dealing with that. All right, CCL, we already talked about this one. AMD breaking down in a few bear flag can't break up. AMD has a lot of barriers on the high side, guys. There's a reason why I am not supporting AMD because, I love AMD. How many times I say this on a day? I think we can add a counter to that. I love AMD, right? But I can't buy the AMD over here because of the weakness in the chip stocks. Chip stocks are on our watch list. They've been getting smacked every day, and it's painful for me to watch AMD getting smacked. So even with the move in the market that we're seeing, the market's made a beautiful move back up north, but AMD has done nothing besides stay below VWAP over here. So that's kind of very bad for AMD, and now that shows relative weakness compared to the market. So now the market's coming to the downside. Here's your ES crushing the downside. Ay, come on. Where's my chart? Here's your ES crushing to the downside, and then here's your NQ crushing to the downside. So if these are going to the down, when these went up and AMD didn't go up, what is most likely to happen when these start going down? They start going really to the downside with the overall market. So we got to focus on relative strength, relative weakness, and AMD being the weaker chip stock or maybe just in general chip stocks are weak. NVIDIA, AMD, Tesla, and not Tesla, TSM, and so on.
By the way, great news. We got 1K likes. Thank you, team. It was actually fast, much faster than it was yesterday. We appreciate it so much. And please, let's continue spread love, support, peace, and money on the chat. We have one mutual goal in here to earn some money by day trading.
That's right. Let's make some kashish. So focusing on my buyouts again, trying to see if I want to take more positions over here. For some reason, there's games on Activision that are being played. I do not enjoy these games, so maybe we'll just leave it all alone and see what happens. Prad ban? No, I did not ban. Taiwan good night. Oh, Taiwan TSM? Is that what you're talking about? I just saw Taiwan, so I'm guessing you're talking about TSM. Let's go check this out. Is it also crushing to the downside with the overall market? I mean, obviously, your what am I looking for? Your chip stocks have been negative, as already mentioned previously. Apparently, Facebook banning people for having an opinion sounds like wow. It's a great to see Prad getting tougher against the bad. Okay, guys, stock names. AMC will be profitable by the end of 2022. Isn't it already? Maybe I'm wrong. Lots of ventures to open up streams of income for AMC. AMC, man, obviously I'm not a go to theaters guy, so I don't really care about going to theaters, but I think there's a lot of people who still do. Sean went to movie theaters recently. My dad loves going to movie theaters, so I think there's still some money that AMC can bring in over here. So obviously AMC could be very much profitable in the future, now that the COVID nonsense is kind of coming to end a little bit. And by nonsense, I mean, people getting not the vaccine kind of helping out people not the mandates going down a little bit and the world reopening. That's what I mean by that.
Prad, you mentioned Sean in there again. Sean is on a long weekend. He's back on Monday. We want to say hi to Sean. We love you. Enjoy your weekend. And I saw a lot of people are struggling, like, please bring back Sticky Note. Sticky Note is back on the Monday. Today we're on our own team. I wanted to spy on Sean's account to see what he's going to do for the long weekend. The only thing I found, he posted a picture of Arun and Neil saying, get them and good luck. So sweet of Sean.
You love that AMC popcorn. To be honest, no, I don't. There you go. Is market breaking back up? Let's go. I mean, we're trying to find support right now. NASDAQ is at VWAP trying to find support. ES is well above VWAP, but trying to find support on the way down right now. We'll see if it actually ends up holding the barrier above VWAP for NASDAQ. That way we can have some moves to the north side. If not, then obviously more destruction, more downside. It is a Friday. I still believe that we're going to see some sell-off coming in into the close, but what do I know, right? What do I know? You guys say I'm wrong, so I could be wrong. AMC delusional at best. Yeah, whatever. I've been in a movie theater. Haven't been in a movie theater in 15 years. That's right. That's right. That's my guy right there, Irish. You're my guy. Movie theaters don't mean anything to me. Mike Crahan actually posted something above. He said, you know, if you have a kids, we got to take it to movie theater. Not really. You can keep them in your house and play a movie in your house. You don't have to take them to a theaters. And you have the comfort of not having your kids screaming and crying in the middle of the movie in case that happens. And you have the comfort of pausing the movie in case your kid needs to pee. You have the comfort of getting up and going and getting more food or more water or whatever you need. You're not getting any of that comfort. I'm sorry. Movie theaters are absolutely lame.
I love movie theaters, but the most annoying part is when you drink like the liter of Coca-Cola and then in the middle of the movie you need to do what Prad just said. And Real Idiot, sorry, no offense, it's the name. Hey Valeriia, do you long-term investing too? I have long-term for Bitcoin, but honestly I had conversation with Brandon not long time ago, and I want to consider to invest in Google, right guys? If you're long-term holders of Google, and what do you think about? But judging by the conversation, Google has a great long-term perspective.
Was that Adam? If that was Adam, I'd be pissed off if Adam really shook us off over there. I can't wait to tell you. I can't wait till you have a baby, my friend. Well, lucky you, I'm not having one. Haha, not having kids. I don't think I'm gonna bring kids into this world. This world's too messed up for me to bring kids in here. And I don't even want to get married, bro. I don't even want to get married. I think I'm just gonna live my life happily alone ever after, and to not worry about half the nonsense that relationships and babies have to bring along with them. Just gonna live happy, take care of my parents, take care of my family, and die alone. As everyone eventually does. You die alone, like you came into this world alone. Where are we going to? Prad, do you like dividends? Who doesn't like dividends? Who doesn't like dividends? Prad, you shouldn't have kids. 100%. I'm not having kids.
Oh
kids
my
are a waste
God,
of time.
Chad,
period.
stop.
Get in before the stock splits, Miss V. I'm guessing you're talking about Google.
Yeah. Well, that's a good idea, actually, right? To
Sorry?
get in before it splits.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's the
But
same
it's going to
thing.
be cheaper, right? If it splits.
It's the same thing. Like if you get it now after it splits, you're basically getting the same price it would get when it splits.
I see.
But what you could do is wait for it to split and then see if it comes down.
Yeah.
Then you're getting it cheaper than you would have if it split.
Yeah.
If it splits and comes down and rips after splitting, which it should do,
Okay.
then you have a worse price after split.
All right.
So that's the multiple scenarios
I
over there.
see.
At the end of the day, you get it now or get it later. It's the same thing.
Okay, cool.
It's the same thing.
Thank you.
This chat is cracked today. Lay off the coffee, folks. Yeah, the chat's a little extra today, a little too extra. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. What's going on in this chat, man? When is the show done today? 126.
Ashes to ashes,
I can't
dust
wait
to
for the show to
dust
be done
is a
today.
song, actually.
Yeah, the ringer roses.
Yeah, I think so.
Prad, you digging Elden Ring? Yeah, I love watching people play Elden Ring, but I don't care enough to play for that game. I'm more FPS based, right? So I'm your first person shooter gamer. This was me last night. I thanks to New World not playing for so long, I D-ranked to silver from platinum. So I used to be platinum 3, platinum 2, and I D-ranked to silver for not playing thanks to New World. So after being D-ranked to silver, I ranked up to gold, and I basically in the next 5 games I ranked up to gold 2, just carrying myself solo queue every game by myself. I don't need no help. You know, I'm good for myself. I'm good by myself. Platinum Prad will be back in Valorant for those who doubted me. Yeah, I know you. I see you. I know you doubted me. You see this? MVP, 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 MVP. Mr. Triple Double anywhere? No, no Mr. Triple Double. But look at those points, right? That's right. I'm racking it up. Just wait for me. I'll see you in the Platinum Arena, boys. You showed them weakness. Rise up, young blood. Oh no, I'm good. There's no weakness in me. Trust me. We're chilling over here. We're just confused as to why some of you guys are acting the way you are today.
I think chat is drunk.
100%. Friday, they kind of started drinking a little too early today.
Tipsy, you know.
Yeah. Prad owning 8-year-olds? No, it's not 8-year-olds.
What?
This guy said I'm beating 8 years old in the game. It's not 8-year-olds who play that game, bruh. Come on, 8-year-olds. That's disrespectful to me. No. They're maybe 13, but they're not 8. Okay. I'm crying. That was a good one. Mookie coming in with a good joke. Finally, some jokes in the chat that are actually funny. Mookie, my guy. All right. Beat the long-term hold for 2022 FAS. What do y'all think, dog? Let me go check out FAS here for you. FAS on Amex, we got about 1 million shares traded. Where is this? FAS on Amex. 1 million shares traded today. It is a midday ETF. What does that even mean? Financial bull 3 times ETF. So this is a 3 times leveraged financial ETF, but we also have XLF, which is cheaper, and the actual ETF, isn't it? That's kind of confusing to me. Anyway, so this is a financial ETF XLF, but you also have FAC. Is that what you want? FAS, which is apparently a 3 times, so it's a leverage ETF of the financial ETF, and it costs way more than the normal one. So FAS, I guess if you're trading this, you might as well just keep a track on XLF in general, because that is your main ETF. A gamer who hates women afraid of life. Who's that? What the heck? After checking the market today, what do you think about going long on rope and chairs? What? Stop. Your nonsense. Stop your nonsense, chat. Stop. Indo is going crazy today. Indo is going crazy. Let me go check out. This guy said long and ropes and chairs, bro. So Indo is going to 35. Looks like it hit 34.97. Someone in chat said they're going to $35. So you hit that on the nail. 35 coming into play. 34.97 is the high of day. Let's see if we can make a move to 35 actually and break out above 35 and giving you more money. Whoever it was that called it out on INDO. Apparently you called it out in the morning. So sheesh, you got a crystal ball. If so, you mind sharing? Rope and chairs again. Rope and chairs. My goodness. Prad is wild because of his new hair. Yes, that's exactly it. What's wrong with the chart last few minutes? What chart? What chart are you looking for? Are you looking at the Indo chart, I'm guessing?
Or maybe chat.
Oh, chat.
By the way, guys, here just 2 names of earnings for Monday. I don't know if you find any of those exciting. Vermilion Energy and Sienna. I don't think any of us are really excited for that. But
wow, such a busy board.
Yeah,
Oof.
I was working so hard on that. Write in the comments if you were exciting for Monday.
Such a busy board over there. Insane. I don't even know how Miss Wee does all that work.
My fingers hurt.
Oh, I bet it does. 2 socks out there. Never heard of either of them. So probably not something for me to keep on watch over there. Someone said, Prad, do you watch anime? Stop. Yeah, that's not happening. I'm not stopping anime. What's wrong with you? Prad, it's hit the nail on the head, not hit the nail on that one. It's the same thing. What is wrong with the chat today, honestly?
It's Friday.
These guys are on one. The chat's really on one today. Great work, Alex. Thank you, Alex, whoever you are. Great work. Prad the Lone Wolf. Hey, how did you see that? What the heck? How did you know my tag's the Lone Wolf? What? That's weird. Unless you really paid attention to my tag. Does my tag even show up on there? Off-topic chat. No, it doesn't. How? That's creepy. You're a creeper. Is it 2 p.m. yet? Yes, we're waiting for 2 p.m. too over here. We're waiting for 2 p.m. because you guys are talking a lot of Bologna, not me. You guys are putting all the Bologna in the chat and making me talk about Bologna.
Isaac and Muhammad brought that whiskey. So maybe today is the day we should try that one.
I could use some
right?
whiskey after dealing with these guys today, for sure.
Look what you've done.
For sure, use some whiskey. I'm going to the bar after this, for sure, man. Holy. Tesla 850. Wow, Tesla actually moving back north to 850. That's a good job for Tesla, obviously. We were actually wondering if Tesla could do anything along that score, somewhere around 12 o'clock or so, and Valeriia and I were talking about Tesla. So very happy to see this one moving back north. NQ is actually moving up north off of VWAP. ES is also getting ready to move back north over here. So market getting ready to show us more strength and more buyers. That question we had earlier, are buyers going to show up? And people said no, buyers are not going to show up. And I kind of said I agree, buyers shouldn't be showing up based on what's happening, and they should be scared. But nah, everyone is getting ready to buy more over here.
And here he is, actually. He's speaking right now.
Who? Oh, Biden.
Biden.
I didn't even know he was on, or actually you did say he was on.
Yeah.
Why is it so off, the color?
Let me show. Looks like I'm in the speech of Biden. Look.
You do. You gotta mime for her. But look at the girl who's doing the hand sign. Like the color on her, the face, the light's so orange.
Yeah.
Light sky. Come on, light sky.
Lucas.
Light sky. No,
He's
you're
like,
good. You're
"What?"
good. You're good. He thought we were talking about this lights over here. He got confused. Where are we going to? Yo, that scared me. What scared you? ES is looking to break out of range. Indeed. Let's see if it breaks to the downside or the upside. NASDAQ still at VWAP and down 1% on the day. SARK is getting a fatty off Kathy. Okay. JWN, now that's a stock finally. Some stocks being thrown in again after multiple minutes of not doing anything. NQ, NY, AM, NY. So JWN Nordstrom had earnings, I believe, yesterday. If it's not yesterday, then the day before that, right? So JWN having earnings, moving off the earnings report. They actually, yeah, it looks at that. It's March 1st. So March 1st earnings report, helping them break out of this previous range that they were stuck in around 24 high. Yeah, 24 high. And now coming down today, using that 24 low as a support. So what did we go down to? 23.79. So 23.79 being a weak break, down 5% on the day, getting ready to go back up north, hopefully, in the next coming days on JWN, which is Nordstrom. If that 24 breaks, then, you know, that's kind of sad to see it go all the way back down after that level cracking.
Someone brought Boeing. I haven't seen Boeing charts for years now. Did we talk about Boeing yet, Brad?
No, we did not.
Markets are now getting a little bit higher, but Boeing is not on that list, guys. Looks like it's still down. Doesn't show any signs.
Not catching any fills. What's going on? Where are my fills at? So Boeing is what Miss V just called out not too long ago. 3% to the downside, getting ready to go back to the lower day for Boeing. I don't know if you guys seen the Boeing, the Boeing documentary on Netflix. That was a pretty good documentary and very informative documentary over there as to what happened in the past and how they dealt with it. And hopefully they change what's going on in the future with Boeing. At the end of the day, there's only two big companies that make airlines, Airbus and Boeing. Boeing is too big to fail. So every time Boeing goes to the downside like that, below 100, you just buy it up. And now the support's coming in around 180. Let's see if the 180 barrier stays on Boeing, or we go much to the downside and just get the whip cracked on it completely and struggle a little bit. Where are we going to next? Let me look for something in the chat. Where's the zoom button? Okay, GameStop moving back up. GME moving north, huh? still down 1% on the day. Let's see if it's actually moving up north in a strong fashion, or if it's just trickling up north. Yeah, just trickling up north slowly. It's around VWAP. I don't think it does a whole lot of move. We got our barrier at $120 on this, so not much going on. Could you take a look at Air Canada for a long-term entry? AC on TO or NY. I guess we'll go to Toronto on TSX, because obviously it'll do a lot more volume. 5 million shares on TSX compared to like 20,000 shares or something, or 200,000. I forget what I saw just now on New York over there. Overall, I think Air Canada is just trade it but trade it with the same basket of stocks that you would as your airliners, your AAL, your CCL, and so on, because as long as airliners are not really fully open, they're going to struggle a little bit. But with the world opening back up, Air Canada at these prices should be a decent long, around $20 or so. I try to just wait for the lower end. So even if you like it over here, go for it. SPY puts are the wave up for Monday. Yeesh. So someone's predicting the future over there. TJ, that's TJ the dog, the big dog TJ. Market about to puke after lunch. It's already after lunch. It's 1:38 right now. So we'll see if the after lunch that you're talking about, maybe it pukes after the after lunch, right? Just gonna cancel these orders. I think I'm done trading for the day. These stocks are not gonna fill me anymore. Yeah, I'm pretty much done for the day. INDO above 35. Sheesh. INDO moving strongly to the north side still. I am not an airlines guy. Better to work in than call a bottom. Like, thank you, Neil. INDO. On Amex, I keep doing this. I keep switching between New York and NASDAQ and wondering why it's not pulling up. It's on Amex. So INDO did crack above 35. First, they had a weak break of 35 and came back in. And then now INDO moving well up above 36, getting ready to push itself. Let's see if we can, well, not well up. Now it's actually well above 35, getting ready to go test 36 barrier. Miss V, do you mind taking over for a quick second?
Sure. Actually, we have here more ideas. Leilani, Laura says Prad and Miss V could do the Fuzzy Bunny Marshmallow Challenge. Each person takes turn adding another marshmallow in the mouth and saying Fuzzy Bunny after adding each new marshmallow. Gets gross. It is actually a good idea. It's even like better and a bit safer than, eat some hot pepper or something else that can kill you from inside. I don't know. I think we could do challenge like both of us. We have like two Vegemites. Shout out to Russell Jackson for sending us this all the way from Australia. So maybe we could eat whole bottle of Vegemite, but I like marshmallows much more. I think this can get more gross than marshmallows. And guys, Tesla, yes, someone wrote on the chat that Tesla got me hard today. This is so true. I honestly lost with this Tesla trades today. I don't get levels right. It happens. I will be fine. I just I am feeling FOMO here right now. The Tesla goes in here. If it doesn't break this level, I might be considering short trades. If it breaks, I might consider long trades, but I don't want to trade today. But it doesn't mean that you guys won't trade today, so we can take a look at higher time frame on Tesla. This 850-ish level, 52, 53, is pretty much strong. Let's see what is this one. It's 855, so I would keep an eye on that 855 level. If we go there and break it, we have room for Tesla going higher. But if we do not, Tesla might reject it out of that level and go lower. But again, as I said before, I don't see really a trend for Tesla today. I mean, yes, it's now up 1.32%, but at some point we were down, and still more than 2 hours left in the trading day. So let's see where it will actually go. Meanwhile, I will bring chat, guys. If you want, ask me anything. You're fine, Miss V. Thank you so much, Mike. Stephen Howard, Miss V, IMPP just went to the moon. We can take a look at IMPP. I believe IMPP is still among IMPP 63 million volume. It did went higher, but now looks like it's getting rejected a little bit. What it was, no, it was not high of the day. High of the day was around 255, and now we at 243. But anyways, good move for IMPP, and let's see if it will go back to that 2.55 level. Nasdaq still like down around 1%. We need some good volume for market to decide if we want to stay in a negative territory or go back higher. Diego is asking, Miss V, can we please see the earnings list? I mean, it's just two names, Diego, but I can quickly show you before we go back to Prad. So here it is, Diego, for you, just Vermilion Energy and Sienna. All yours.
Thank you. RIVN about to skyrocket. Joe says, Joe who? Joe Mama? I got you. Is that what you're trying to do? I don't know what Joe you're talking about, though, to be honest. If it's an actual Joe, no, Jim Cramer. That's his name, Jim Cramer, not Joe Cramer. Bro's up 10%. Bro's is moving again? Charts? You gonna work for me? Thank you. Bros is moving again. Another day, another strong move on Bros. Wow. Let's go look for some levels. The stock is still going nuts. Bros, B-R-O-S. Prad, B-R-O. Jim Lamer. That's a good one. I never heard that one before, to be honest. But yeah, Bros, going up to 54 resistance, I guess, is the one that I'm keeping on watch. This level break of 49 is to be important, because look at yesterday's candle and look at today's candle. We're way more extended from yesterday's candle. That support at 44 kicked in, moving it all the way through 48 now, and now 50. This stock is getting ready to go test this high at 54 very soon. I'm expecting sometime next week or something for Bros. I'm still puzzled, man. Since the IPO day till now, I'm very puzzled that this stock trades this way. The stock was supposed to open, I believe, at 16 or something. Opened at 32, runs to 81, and comes back to 50. Like, I'm still puzzled. Oh, Joe Biden. I thought you guys were talking about some other Joe. Wow, how could I even get that confused?
They call him Brandon so often that
they
now
call him Biden.
No.
They never call him Joe.
Joey.
Yeah, I think. Come on, Byron. Come on, man. You guys have me confused over there. Bing bong, Joe Byron. What would you do with Joe Byron? Hey yo. All right. I called it market puking. Yeesh. Market coming down now. Here we go. Sell off. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Market sell off coming in, man. So this is what we were talking about earlier. I don't believe market's going to go green today. And I don't think the buyers are going to come. But according to a viewer who said I'm always wrong, I'm always wrong, and I don't make any money because I'm always wrong, right? So because of that nature, just go long and play the opposite of me and make all that money. Check out NOC. Knock. Is that what I think it is? What is NOC? Is NOC what I think it is? No, it's not. Okay. NOC though, look at it move, man. Is this all-time high? It has to be. It is. NOC all-time highs, looking good, looking strong, up 4.5%. 5%. I'm just going to say 5%. Up 5% on the day. Volume is kind of not bad. You know, it's pretty much getting to the average volume end. $400 stock, 900,000 shares traded so far. Obviously, I like it to have 1 million shares at this time of the day at least. But for a stock that does only 1.4 million on an average basis, I can't complain about this level. And as mentioned, it's all-time highs at 473, 472. So this could be a resistance area for us to take a trade in or short in. Wow, INDO says chat. Let's go check out INDO. 36 break. Hey, we said watch out for the 36. It's gonna probably go test it. So it did test it. Looks like a weak break though, because now we're under 35. Would like for market to maybe help it. I'm watching the market. No, looks like market's still going to the downside. Nasdaq now below VWAP, but ES is still above VWAP. How do you feel about Doge, Shiba, and Shiba Doge? Garbage coins at the end of the day, without a doubt. Call it what it is. They're garbage coins. They're altcoins, or are they even altcoins? Or they're I don't want to say the word because I don't want to curse, but they're garbage coins, right? So they are what it is. And besides that, you can't look at it anything other than that. Now, obviously, you have Elon using the ability of Dogecoin to transact and buy merchandise.
I haven't heard about those news.
I think it was Dogecoin to buy merchandise back when he was trying to do Bitcoin for a car. He stopped the Bitcoin for a car because the cost of a Bitcoin was too much to transact. So I think he moved to try and use Dogecoin. Overall, there needs to be a use case for these coins, or they're all garbage at the end of the day. That's why Ethereum kind of had a use case with NFTs and smart contracts and everything. Bitcoin had a use case. Bitcoin still has a big use case right now. But what use case does Dogecoin really have and Shiba really have? And I don't even know what Shiba Doge is, which is probably another altcoin scam over there that's created to do both. I'm not sure. But be careful. Be careful on all of it at the end of the day. Pumped coins. Yes, very much pumped coins. I am invested in Doge. I am invested in Shiba, but you'd be crazy to think I have anything more than $100 invested in either of them. I'm not putting anything more than $100 in Dogecoin or in Shiba. Not happening. Even if I was 100,000 here, I'm not putting more than $100 in either of them. That's just my opinion. Shiba has a lot of use. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. For sure it does. For sure it does. A lot of use. USDT is the best for transactions. It always costs 1 USD. For the time being, that's how it is, you know, but it will start moving into Bitcoin most likely, unless they come up with the US coin. I don't know. The government could easily come up with a US coin that fluctuates up and down. I mean, it's already called the US Mint or the Treasury. So who knows?
There was a question, Prad, on the reason for INDO moving, and yes, you're right, it is related to the crude prices.
Yep.
Here we have INDO on our watch list, and it's moving to the upside this morning following the price for crude oil, 1.5 million share float for that.
INDO moving off the crude oil success.
That's right.
Thank you, Miss V. Prad is looking for that smoke from the altcoin army. Oh, I want the smoke from all the armies. I don't take, you know, I give my opinions. I'm here for that. That's my job, opinion giver. CEI, now that's a stock. Whew. CEI. Now here's a company. Remember when I was talking about watch for the rugs and the games that people play on the stock market, especially for the low floats? Remember when I said don't get trapped in it? Remember when I said watch the stock go right back below $1 when it was at $2 or whatever? I'm wrong. I was so wrong about what I said over there. Right? The rugs did not get pulled. The stock really did not drop from $3 to 80 cents in one day. Nope, none of that happened. No games were played and only profits everywhere. That's why I'm trying to tell you guys what I do know, and I'm trying to share that information. You guys apply that information as you want. It is having a nice pop over here, but it's the same garbage company that has a short report. It's the same company that has a high short float, and people are playing the stock only for that squeeze play, which has already taken place to some degree. So be very careful. Find the games that know the game that the market is playing and play that game. Do not get burnt on this. People have been burnt on this. I know my own friends who've been burnt on this. So do not get burnt on this just from the hype. The hype is not worth it. If you want to trade hype, there's a tons of other stocks that you can actually trade and not get burnt from the hype. Trust me. DWAC was one of them. What do you think about Snow? Snow got destroyed off their earnings, didn't they? Snow actually got beat up quite a bit. Let me go over here. SNOWNY. So Snow got moved to $200 off their earnings report, crushing, and was down what? I believe it was down more than 20% yesterday, if I remember.
You know what, Prad, actually, like for people, I just like real quick, it might be helpful. So I'm telling you that. Oh yeah, thank you. So we have this watch list and we have archive. So in case you want to know, like we put pre-market price in here. So we go into March and we go into March 3rd. Yep. We're looking for Snow. First one, thank you. And it was 20%. Down 19.34% in pre-market.
Thank you, Miss V. So yeah, I guessed that one right perfect. I didn't even calculate it, so that's a random guess from me. I guess I just remember watching the watch list because our watch list, number one watch list in the world, hands down, absolutely free. and Miss V and Brandon put in the work. You know, they come in like stupid early, like 8 o'clock or something to do that.
7:30 and Brandon already here, so he comes at 6 a.m.
Yeah, that's too early for me. I'm sorry. That's way too early for me. That means I have to leave my house at 4. If I have to be here at 6.
Right, yeah.
So that's way too early.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, all that hard work that they do, smash that like button for Brandon and for Miss V, man. If not for me, at least for those guys. You know, all that hard work that they're putting in for you guys, doing the homework, smash that. And on that, you guys saw how it said Snow was down 20% off that earnings report. And now they're basically, even though they were down 20% off their earnings report, they made a beautiful bounce off that lows yesterday and actually moved up. So anyone who thought about shorting it yesterday kind of got beat up, and today that shorts are actually back in play, and I think yesterday's move up was kind of because shorts covering in profit, and maybe even buyers thinking, wow, this is way too far to the downside and I have to buy it now, right? So multiple reasons why some buyers could step in, or why the pop happened yesterday, but overall the downwards move is what I was expecting, and it is being reflected into the stock today. INDO to 40, no shot. We were just looking at it. It was at 35. It's at 37 now. Okay, INDO 37.40. The spread is pretty much like 50 cents sometimes, and now the spread's kind of slowing itself down or coming down, but it does open up. The spread opens up to 40 to 50 cents, and it is getting ready to still move up north side off that same catalyst that Ms. V mentioned, which is the crude oil is moving up north.
Right, Prad, and we have a question in here. First of all, not question. Imran Ali, great show, guys. Can you please explain directed trading screen, the yellow window on the left of your screen? Thank you so much for saying we are a great show. We are a great community. I assume you were talking about level 2, this one. Correct me if I'm wrong. And right now I'm sending you an educational video which you can view multiple times until it makes sense for you. How to read level 2 and make money with it. Send.
Alex Enzo goes, Prad, you gotta wake up at 4. The pre-market starts at 4:30. I don't care if pre-market starts at 4:30. I don't start trading till 10 a.m. I don't care what happens in pre-market until I come in at 10 a.m. and I look for my levels. I care about pre-market levels, but I don't care enough to make a trade out of it. My trades start at 10, and that's when I start winning. I lose 9:30 to 10 apparently in this current market. I don't know why, because I've never lost 9:30 to 10. But in this market, I cannot handle the opening swings. They're too nonsensical. They don't make any sense. They break through resistances and they come back in later after 10 o'clock, and they actually respect those levels that I have mapped out at 10 o'clock. But from 9:30 to 10, they don't care about that level, the amount of volatility, the amount of moving pressure in the current market. They just shake me out. So if I'm going to sit here trading those levels, I'm just going to stand out. MXC, Neil brought that up and actually being talked about in our work chat too. I see 2 minutes ago, Brandon put it up. I was trying to pull up the chart, but my chart's not loading. Oh, Amex, there we go. That's why my chart did not load. And it's also moving up north with the same, with the energy micro cap stock, with the same catalyst, I believe, with the overall energy sector kind of getting a bump. What is XLE doing today? XLE $74 and should be up also. Let's go check it out. Up almost at 34% on XLE. I was like, no way XLE is up 34%. XLE is up 1.43% today.
Prad, also let me find it. T Straight says, can you please take a look at next support on AMD? Correct me if I'm wrong, you are much better at AMD, but as I can see, 107 is the current support for AMD. Yeah, thank you. Prad says perfecto. So I think it's still the current support for AMD, and AMD now right at the support level, a little bit like 108, a little bit higher.
INDO crazy. They're still talking about INDO. Is it at 40 now? Wow, it's almost at 40 for INDO. I don't know if Neil's in this trade anymore or not.
Definitely
but
the name of the day.
INDO for sure, the name of the day without a doubt. Miss V was right about that one. 100% coming in on this position. I know someone said they were 60% up in the position when this was up 70. So you're probably up 80% right now on your position if you're still holding. Congratulations to you on a big day. You know, you clearly beat S&P 500 in one day by getting an 80% gain. Yeah, that's a milestone right there, right? You're up 70, 80, 90% on your position, smoking it. How high can we go? Can we actually break 40? I thought 95, not 95, 35 would not break, and 35 did break. And now we're looking at 40 coming up. What in the world is going on in this position? Want to see it fall? Let me get in. You just want to see it burn like me, huh? Obviously, we don't know when that barrier is going to be put into the stock. It's been absolutely on a tear. We need to see the change in characteristics. Look at the amount of trades in dark pool that's happening. All of those are dark pool trading. So it's not even actual liquidity happening. That's people trading it. Because if you're trading this on Robinhood or something, or Webull, you're not able to trade the dark pool gateways that I'm seeing. Half of that liquidity is in just dark pool. So if you think you're getting fills over here, you're delusional. You're delusional if you think you're catching fills on this side. Now we're actually seeing a little bit more other gateways starting to pop up over there. Let's see, some normal liquid gateways are popping up, but most of the liquidity, dark pool. Dark pool. A dull market. Market's not that dull, but it's a bit slow, I guess, you know. Some positions, man, like AMD, if you were short AMD, short NVIDIA, short Microsoft. I know Arun was talking about a Microsoft short. We know Arun was short NVIDIA. Let's go check out NVIDIA. And I'm 100% he's not stopped out yet, because his stop should be around this area right here. So I'm guessing he's not been stopped out yet. You guys will be watching his positions in the next 2 to 3 minutes, because this show is coming to an end. Time for Trader Prad to eat some food, and Miss V to jump onto the closing show with Neil, Sean, Brendan.
Are you excited for beef tortellini?
Is that what it is?
Yes.
I'm excited for super chicken.
Beef tortellini bolognese. You didn't have super chicken in a long time.
I know, I have it.
Yeah, wow, you're gonna be so. You should spoil yourself.
I will. I had a good day today. I'll go spoil myself.
That's
for
right,
sure.
Prad.
For
and
sure.
yes, guys, thank you so much for 1,100 likes. I'm also happy to see that we still have above 2,000 viewers by the end of the show on Friday with us. Thank you, team. And of course, still 2 hours left until the end of this crazy day. Let's see where we end up this week. Brendan, Arun, and Neil will be with you for those 2 hours. And guys, I wish you a great weekend in advance.
What is the time right now?
58 minutes. We have 2 minutes.
We have 2 minutes left. Okay, just making sure. So yeah, we still got 2 minutes. If you want me to still look at a stock, let me know. But as Miss V mentioned, I hope all of you have a great. I'll do this for 2 minutes. Great. I'm done. Have a great weekend. Don't party too hard. And if you are partying really hard, make sure you send the invite to me.
Yeah.
Make sure you send the invite to me. That way I could party hard with you and Miss V too. And obviously, we'll bring the bottle that Isaac and Mohammed left us without telling these guys.
Yep.
We'll just sneak it out, and we'll party all night,
Right.
baby. Party all
Isaac
night.
and Mohammed are automatically invited
for sure.
also.
For sure.
Yes, guys. And Shimmy Dance was not given for 1K like.
Oh, that's right.
Every day you give a different one. You already have your techniques.
Spice it up a little bit. Spice it up.
All right, 1 minute left until you will be thrown into Brandon's face. Let's see what he's gonna say. And yes, guys, thank you for being with us.
Before I finish up, do you have any thoughts on lithium stocks? Do I have orders sitting out? What am I doing? Oh my God, Prad.
On what?
On some positions. I just have orders sitting out. This is the wrong time to catch these fills, Prad. Come on. I am long. I need to get out of this one. We'll throw the order there. Let's see if we can catch the fill. If not, maybe I'll even try to catch the fill on a half print. If I can catch the fill on a half print, that'd be good for me. Sell, cross down, and see if I can catch the print on a half print. That's going to be hard. Anyways, guys, yeah, it's time to wrap it up.
Last second, we need a better idea, people say. So, guys, bring up ideas, what you want us to do for 3,500 likes. We will do this. And for now, пока-пока.
Пока-пока.
Hey guys, welcome to the close. 2 p.m. That means a couple hours left in the trading session. What a day it's been. Back and forth we go. Back to the downside currently for U.S. equities right now. I mean, it could be a lot worse. If you joined us in the pre-market this morning, we were wondering which direction we were going to go after that non-farm payrolls report at 8:30.